Muncy, a major part of that string. Consecutive game with a home run for Max Muncy. That matches a franchise record.
Oh, look at them mountains. Look at them trees. Look at that bum over there, man. He's down on his knees. Look at them women. Ain't nothing like them nowhere. All right, fair enough. Look at that traffic. Ain't nothing like it nowhere. Another walk-off for the Dodgers. Maxwell Muncy again for L.A. They may win the West. I'm going to go out on a limb.
The West.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb. It might actually be clinched by, I don't know, next week with their 20-game lead. Dodgers win. Dodgers, orale. And they win again on a walk-off fashion. Good morning, boys and girls. Happy
Thursday.
The paper says Thursday. Good Thursday morning to you. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser. What's good, y'all?
What it do?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, buddy. How you living? You all right?
Living golden.
All right. You can watch us this morning and every morning now on the ProView Networks, Comcast Channel 26, and on Facebook, the ProView Networks page, on their Twitter page, and on YouTube. Guy kind of looks like I stole someone's couch and made a shirt out of it this morning. Does it not?
I like that shirt, though.
I kind of do, too. I'm just
It's
not
fly,
sure I
baby,
like the way
fly.
it looks on the telly.
TV.
On the telly, you might not like it as much.
I changed things a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I went...
Hey, wear what you like, man.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. And I appreciate you you supporting me in that. It makes me feel good. A lot to do today. We're going to get some football and some baseball. We'll get into the FedEx Cup. Team USA is off to another victory. We've got stuff to give away. We've got guests. We'll talk global football. Jerry Palm's going to be with us at 9:30 this morning. He of CBS Sports. We'll start our weeklies with Jerry. It'll be in the 9:30 slot this year, not the 8:30. So a little adjustment for you and maybe even for us. We got high school football kicking off tonight, BB Juck. Going to go out and watch a little high school football?
La Cueva, Volcano Vista.
Yep. Did you get your passes?
My neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, there's games in my neck of the woods, too. There's games all over. You get your passes? You got a pass? You don't have a pass?
Don't.
Did you work for ProView? Do you guys get passes? All right. I'll talk to Jason. Maybe he'll find. I don't.
Sure, I could get.
Hoser's over there. I want a badge. Where's my badge?
That's right. I'm all about the
I
badges.
got 3 at the office. In case you need to borrow one day.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I got all that for you. So, all right, get in today, 246-0610, 8889-220-610. Emails Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. What'd you stare at last night? Soccer, baseball, little USA hoops, what?
Soccer, baseball.
When did you stop watching the Rockies?
When did I stop watching the Rockies?
Yeah.
They played a day game.
Yeah, but I mean, when did you just like...
Just June?
Like quit
Was it
entirely?
June? Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Into June.
Okay. Yeah, it was a while
Wow,
ago.
it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while ago. All right. You want to start with the footy?
It's all about the Dodgers.
Well, it's partially about the Dodgers. And if you're talking about the National League West, then yeah, it's all about the Dodgers. I was thinking about the Zeke Elliott thing, and then I saw the Jason Lockenforest story this morning. And Jason Lockenforest says, he of CBS Sports, says, look for Zeke Elliott to be signed by week 1. And that there's a deal to be done. I anticipated, he says, fret not. Not that any of the money going to Jalen Smith, the linebacker that they signed the other day, means that there's any less available for Zeke or Dak or Amari Cooper. It doesn't work that way. He says the franchise has been among the lower spending teams the last 5 years. They've got sufficient budgets. Blah, blah, blah. He says there's room to budge as the regular season approaches. And he says that there's also very real threat of significant injury once September rolls around. And the bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. So he says there's a deal to be done and believes it get done. I don't. I think Zeke's going to miss a game. But I thought about this more yesterday as I was, I don't know, just kind of driving around going to a meeting. That's why, for some reason, I thought about it. And I saw Jerry's face when he was talking about how he has earned the right. Have you seen the video clip of that? I've earned the right to joke about Zeke. When you looked at him, what was your feel of his tenor, his tone?
Frustrated owner.
Okay. I got angry and deceived's not the word, but certainly pissed that this young man is being disloyal. And I think to him, and look, I could be so totally wrong on this, but listening to the things he said, Jerry's treating this one differently than he's treated others to me. And I think this is one of those where I went to bat for you at every occasion. You beat up your girlfriend, allegedly, and I went to bat for you against the NFL, right? I went against Roger Goodell, went to bat for you. They suspended you. I put me on the line. I went to bat for you. You pushed the security guard. I went to bat for you. You were there when there was that shooting in that restaurant. Like Jerry, and Jerry was there every step of the way for him, right? Publicly supporting Ezekiel Elliott. And the more I look in, just my feeling tells me Jerry is on this particular one. It's like, look, man, I've been there for you every step of the way, and now you're going to do me like this? Like Zeke who? That's to me, there's almost a little bit more for him. Am I reading way, way, way too much into that?
I don't think you're reading way too much into it, but it's unfortunately what we do every day because there's no movement on this story.
Yeah.
That was something new. So it's something to read into. The reaction to the joke and then the reports that Zeke was upset. And you're dealing with big-time egos, and that's what I go back to in this. This is nothing that I think at the end of any contract negotiation, at the end of any realizations of Zeke as a player moving forward, anything that's going to affect like the Cowboys wanting him or willing to pay him, but this is an owner that might not be as lenient, that might not want to give him as much or be as buddy for the time being with the way he was acting.
Yeah, I just, first of all, I have no idea what Zeke's got to be. Feel disrespected. What was the word you just used? You felt disrespected, whatever it was. Really? I mean, that's what's going to hurt you. That's what's going to put you over the edge after everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
If that man, if Jerry Jones has not proven to Ezekiel Elliott that he's got his back, and then he put an offer on the table, reportedly, that makes him a top 5 paid running back, and I understand he wants to be number 1. If that man hasn't shown and it's 2 years early, by the way. If he hasn't shown that he's got your back, then I don't know what's ever going to show Ezekiel Elliott that Jerry Jones is on his side.
You know, I don't remember where I saw this, but I saw somebody talking about, that Zeke has overperformed his original contract of what he's done so far, and that, I mean, this is the way the NFL, the system is set up. This is what a player has to do to kind of reset himself, unfortunately.
What do you mean reset himself?
Like to get, I guess, to get more money. I'm assuming that's what he, was referring to. But I thought, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I guess they have to do. Sometimes they have to hold out. But I mean, I don't know whether it's right or not. But that's kind of what.
End.
Yeah,
that's
kind of what they've created.
No, I get the holdout, and I get that. It sounds like there's not a lot of communication, and I think this one is different. And to say that it's just like, look, Melvin Gordon's another story. Your other basic holdouts are another story. This is a guy who has been in the news and for the wrong reasons and in trouble. And this owner has had his back the entire way. This owner, wouldn't you say this owner has gone, and I'm the last guy, I'm not a big Jerry Jones supporter. I'm not in love with Jerry Jones. I don't think he does things right the majority of the time. But in this case, wouldn't you say that this owner has gone to bat? Now, there's been more to publicly go to bat for this player than most situations. Yeah. But this particular owner has gone to bat publicly in sticky situations more than the majority of owners have had to go to bat for any player. No. And I think that's where this thing comes in, where it's different to me, where this player he somehow feels disrespected. I'm like, really? How do you feel disrespected by that guy who's absolutely had your back every step of the way? Yeah,
he should have just gone in and say, hey, I want a new deal. I want you to work something out for me instead of, like what he's doing now. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just my feel. So as I was, for whatever reason, I had a minute. I need to get my head off of work yesterday, my other work. And
He
so,
went to Zeke.
so I would just, I don't know, dude. And
It's a story that I think everyone is sick of, honestly, at this point in time, because we can't change anything. We can sit here and say how stupid Zeke is for not taking the money, and he's under contract, blah, blah, blah. But that's, the one position that if a guy holds out 2 years early, I can get being upset, but he's never going to recoup that value. Like the Gurley deal ruined it for everyone else.
Well,
because he had a ridiculously good season, but you look at the playoffs and he was hurt, so people are like, well, now we can't pay running backs.
he ruined it in a lot of respects. I mean, he got his, and he reset the
performed
market
to that level.
Right.
He lived up to that contract.
He did.
He just happened to be hurt at the most important part of the time of the season.
Yeah, he did, and then he reset the market, and the Cowboys are not willing to reset it again.
And I think that's fair. That's why you negotiate, but that's why it takes time, and why stuff like this, people start leaking contracts. We don't know the details. Egos start getting hurt because all this is about just negotiation and setting yourself up. And you have two guys that aren't budging, and Jerry Jones and Ezekiel Elliott. Because I still go back to last season, and I understand the value of running backs. Now we've talked about that all summer long. I don't want to overpay one and get stuck with it, but a healthy Todd Gurley does what in the Super Bowl? Like it's a fair question to ask because he was that good last year. So there's a select few guys that absolutely live up to that billing. He's one of those. He just happened to be hurt in the playoffs. Now we'll see how Saquon Barkley can do moving forward. Ezekiel Elliott, what does Kamara bring to the table? But it's such a small few. That's why it stands out even more when we're talking about the big contracts.
Do you think he signed and on the field opening day? I think he misses a game.
For Zeke?
Yeah,
he might miss one game, yeah.
I think he does. You're going on the line, out on the line there. He might.
He might. Yeah, I do that a lot,
I
don't I?
appreciate you're solid. What do you think?
I think at this point, when you look at the two big names, Melvin Gordon and Ezekiel Elliott, especially the news that it actually looks like Melvin's going to miss some games as well, I think both players do miss regular season games.
Yep. All right, Cowboy fan, love to hear from you. 246-0610. I mean, this one to me is different than a regular holdout. And you've got the most polarizing owner in the game. I think that's fair to say, more than Bob Kraft. He's outspoken, he's brash, but this time it seems like he's drawn a line. And I don't side with Jerry Jones much, but I'm siding with him on this. Do you feel that way? 246-0610, 8889-220-610. We'll get into Melvin Gordon. The XFL teams have names and backstories?
And backstories. And the Pac-12's made a decision on 9 a.m. starts. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience.
Channel 26, we're
live and
on
in
the
color.
Facebook. Got a lot of color today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of color today. You see that? See what I got going?
I'm a fan of the shirt.
Are you? I like it too. That's why I wear it. Yeah.
And just fashion just makes a loop, right?
What do you mean?
Like, styles and, because that shirt probably worked in the
This thing
70s.
is bad. This is Wanda likes it. Thank you, Wanda.
Wanda's got your back.
Hey,
every
like what you
morning.
like.
See?
Wear what you want to wear.
Thank you, Wanda. Good to know that you're there every morning. That's
Wanda
3 mornings
Sykes?
in a row. I don't know Wanda. It's something else.
That just I look at that shirt and I'm just waiting for the Boise State logo to pop out.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like he got it on sale because I forgot to logo it.
Yeah, there's those colors in there.
I'm a fan of blue and orange, as you know. So.
Blue and orange,
Hey.
blue and orange.
Yeah, me too. I
blue
like
and
those
orange.
colors.
All right. Look, I like the shirt. I don't care what y'all think. But I appreciate you liking it. And Wanda likes it too. So I'm saying thank you, Wanda. All right. XFL teams got names. They got backstories?
Backstory.
Yeah, there's some poems I heard or something.
Some what?
Some team mottos or poems
I know nothing
that
about
goes with each team.
Tell me.
I mean, I don't know. That's just
Are there poems?
Just what I heard.
Would you hear?
You know, kind of like a saying, like
I have no idea, dude.
here.
Well, there's like descriptions, but it's not a poem. It's not a haiku.
Oh, okay.
or
Well,
anything
maybe
like
somebody
that.
thought they were poems. I guess
Yeah.
those
Anyway.
descriptions.
Yeah, help me.
Read them in poem like. How's that?
Anyway, the XFL announced their 8 team names. The XFL's coming. Is it going to work this time?
Why would it?
Don't we love football?
No, not at that time of the
The
year.
Alliance of American Football? What happened to that?
Nope. Not gonna like it.
When did you become football hater?
I like football. I like college football. I like the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
And we've found that the public agrees.
That there is
as
a
much as they
saturation
clamor
level
for football,
Yeah.
as much as they say it's the dog days of summer, which as much as they go, oh, why can't this happen now? Blah blah blah. They don't come out for it.
There's a there's
Who
a
was there
separate-
for Steve Spurrier's championship parade this year? Nobody.
His family might have been.
Just around the
There
block.
was no championship parade because
In
it
the
ended,
cul-de-sac.
the season ended in the middle of the
He
season.
declared himself a champion.
Well, he did. Did they buy
The Orlando
rings?
Apollos.
Did they have to buy his own ring?
Someone bought a ring.
Somebody
They
pawned
should've.
them actually.
The AAF didn't work, and that's why I'm like, why are you telling me? And the XFL's going into NFL markets. They're in LA and Seattle, and right. I mean, it's all LA market or all NFL markets, correct?
They launch in 2020.
Yeah.
8 teams. Going back to St. Louis, you got the Battlehawks.
Oh, they got St.
Ooh,
Louis.
St.
You ready
Louis
for the
getting in there.
Battlehawks?
Sure.
Because they're winged warriors.
Ooh.
Preparing for flight. Preparing to fight. They await their orders, then attack.
See,
as
that's a
one.
poem.
Diving, dodging,
Come
swooping,
on.
striking. Their mission: create chaos. Their mandate: win at all costs. The St. Louis Battlehawks.
By the way,
They're
I'm
doing-
siding with him now.
That's a poem.
That was a poem. Was that not a poem?
It was, sure
I
was.
guess we needed someone in here to talk about the definition of a poem.
Well, read it. Read that again.
Winged warriors, preparing for flight, preparing to fight. They await their orders, then attack as one. Diving, dodging, swooping, striking. Their mission: create chaos. Their mandate: win at all costs.
Hear ye, hear
The
ye.
St. Louis Battlehawks cleared to engage.
That's a poem to me.
Man.
And if you were on stage
Put it
and
on.
had someone put it on the poll,
Is that a poem?
and if it was read, winged warriors preparing for fight,
to fight.
preparing for flight. They await their orders. They attack as one. Diving, dodging, swooping, striking. Their mission: create chaos. Their mandate: win at all costs. The St. Louis Battlehawks cleared to engage.
I can be persuaded.
CBS says it may not make a ton of sense, but it sounds cool. Although I wonder how St. Louis hockey fans feel about the team being so closely
Whoa.
named to the
Think about that
Blackhawks.
one.
Ah,
Think
the
about that one,
Blackhawks and the
folks.
Battlehawks.
They don't like each other.
Yeah, the Blackhawks and the
How about
Battlehawks.
the Seattle Dragons?
Seattle Dragons.
Do something Game of Thrones related. You'll
Yeah,
be good.
fresh.
Tampa
off of
Bay
that.
Vipers.
Hold on. Dragons. Rising from the turbulent sea, beneath the darkening skies of their weathered, hardened home.
Winter is coming.
Relentless, ruthless, ravenous. Not of mythology,
Prepare
but
to
of
fight.
muscle and might. Not of folklore, but of football. This is your darkest fantasy. In cleats. The Seattle Dragons, breathing fire. I like these. Thank you for turning me on to these.
You didn't think this was gonna be.
No, I thought this was crap, and now I really like
The first
them.
thing you said was, "Who cares?" And I was like, "Well, that's
not,
gonna be
not
one
really.
of my
I didn't.
segments."
I didn't say who cares. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Who bleeping cares? I'm like, oh, there goes my segment.
No. I kind of feel like I've hijacked it now. Would you like to read the Washington D.C. Defenders?
Keep it going, fellas. Keep it going.
This is awesome, actually. On the shoulders of giants, they stand tall, unconquerable, unyielding, marching ever forward, a force united, one quest, one purpose, one resolve, seeking glory through grit, victory through valor. The DC Defenders taking their stand. I don't even know what the hell any of that meant. I wish I had one of those super deep voices right now.
Yeah.
Like I could burp my words. Because that's kind of what you need. Right? Does Denver have a team?
No.
LA does. Ready? They got,
Give it to me.
First of all, they're the Wildcats. Are you kidding me?
What? High school? What? That movie?
Yeah, everybody's the Wildcats.
Wildcats. Remember that?
In the land of bright lights, far from the flash and fame, they've already begun to prowl, enter their den and be dominated, run away and be ripped apart. This is prime time meets primal instinct. This is showtime with a snarl.
Showtime.
This is our time to roar. L.A. Wildcats unleashed. Not sure I like that one either.
Meow.
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
Wildcat. What was that movie?
Wildcats.
That was with like Goldie Hawn?
Yeah, Goldie Hawn.
When
was
she
the
coached
coach.
the team?
Yep. They
That
had a little
was
rap.
awesome.
Where are they gonna play?
Wildcats.
Where they pick their place.
At the Coliseum.
Maybe they'll build them a maybe they'll build them a new
At the
stadium.
Wildcat Den.
There's like 75 stadiums so they could play at in LA. They'll
They
play
rotate around the city.
They'll play at Pierce.
Now
Cup.
they got 3 pro teams in LA. How will they handle it?
How do you think this league
Got
draws?
plenty of people.
Do you like any of the logos, by the way?
Like
the
the
Dallas
Renegade one.
Renegades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's sweet.
You like any of them? I'm not even sure what the Warriors one is.
Houston's kind of like the old Oilers, you know,
Yeah, it is.
with a modern flavor.
No.
Yeah. All right. One more. Deep in the heart of Texas beats a different kind of pulse. A spirit untamed. A swagger that can't be denied. Where big meets bold meets badass. This is outlaw country inside the lines. This is hell on wheels between hash marks. This is their home on the range. The Dallas Renegades. Raising hell.
Oh, boy, that's Texas right there. Raising hell, I
You
tell you.
did this
Son
to
of
me.
a gun.
You did this to me.
Guess who's buying season tickets? Jeff Symbieta.
I didn't even know this
XFL,
existed.
LA Wildcats.
I didn't even know they had these little vignette poems. Thank you. Thank you for making my day.
You know, Albuquerque could have, man, the goat heads could have.
Go ahead, still on
Would
the
have
table.
been nice right in there.
Sticking in your foot as you
That's
walk
right.
across the parking lot.
Worse than a Lego.
The worst.
But it doesn't bother you because you have calloused feet.
Doesn't matter, man. That's
Goat
the
head.
worst experience of your life.
Goat heads in your foot? Yeah, because when you go to grab them, then they hurt.
And then they still get stuck in your fingers.
They
Yeah.
come back year after
That like
year.
shock that goes through your body.
Yeah.
Especially when you're inside, barefoot in your house, and then you catch one on the carpet.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like,
Carpet.
Can't
That's the
get
worst.
away.
That's right.
The Albuquerque goat heads.
See you in the spring.
I'll write one.
Where you're
Don't think I won't.
we should.
Oh, man, it's on
We're
there.
to talk about
Trademark it.
a terrifying logo, a terrifying poem, anything with go ahead.
It's the opening drive on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
We smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at
Bristling with heat, railing against fatigue. Unceasing and often unseen, they labored deep in the trenches. Mercenaries in the muck. Brawlers in blackened dirt. Not just for 3 hours, not just when the lights are bright. These are the scratching, grinding, never-bending few. The Houston Roughnecks, going to work for you. Oh, I mean, that's art right there. That's beautiful.
Told you.
That is just Hollywood Shuffle. You know when they're up there and they're doing Hoe of the Year. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that makes me cry. That's art right there. It's XFL. Learn it, love it, live it. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, and the Golden Hoser. Look what you done to me. Look what you done to me.
Now I'm
Look
waiting
what you-
on the New Mexico Goat Head's description.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, work on that over the weekend.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, put something together.
Yeah.
You're the man. You're the poet.
Mighty rolling.
Landry Jones just wants to compete.
When you least expect it.
What's trending in the XFL?
Sticking in your foot and then in your hand. You'll never forget it. You won't understand. But it's there forever, and it hurts like hell. The Albuquerque Goat Heads. They're here to ring your bell.
Albuquerque.
Oh, is it New Mexico?
Yeah, you got it. Hey, I don't know.
Is it New Mexico Goat
New
Heads?
Mexico.
The New Mexico Goat Heads. Here to ring your bell.
Ring your bell.
Well, it hurts like hell. Ring your bell.
It hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Ring your bell.
Well, you don't like it?
Are you?
I'll
How
work
could you
on it.
not be excited
About the
They got
Albuquerque Goat Heads?
Ryan Mallett.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, buddy. Landry Jones. That's right. That's right. I'll worry about the NFL first, and we'll get through it. It's the
There's
opening-
no contract disputes here. No one's holding out. This is for
Everybody's
love of
trying
the
to get
game.
in.
These people aren't playing for money. Money? What's that? They're playing because they love football. These games should sell out. That's what people should be all about.
They need a little bit of money.
They're playing for money.
Yeah.
They need a job.
I mean,
You didn't sense the sarcasm font?
oh yeah.
You didn't get that there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Will the checks cash? Find out next
There you go.
on the
Next
XFL.
on the XFL.
Will they finish?
All right, we're on the AM today at 6:10 a.m. I don't know if we're on the FM. We're on the ProView networks as well. Channel 26 on your Comcast, Facebook, ProView networks, YouTube, ProView networks.
Somebody
and
switch over and
Twitter.
let us
ProView
know
networks.
if we're back on.
Yeah, somebody let me know. All right. It's so good. We'll give away tickets to go see the Lobos and Sam Houston State. We'll do that coming up at 7:50. Oh, you don't like the 7:54 one, right? You would do that 7:55. All right, we'll do it then. You also get 4 tickets to go see our big birthday bash, which is coming up in conjunction with the Lobo opener. It's a week from Saturday. We turn 25 years old. They're on a big tailgate party out there at Dreamstyle Stadium. It's celebrating 25 years of being New Mexico's #1 sports station, the sports animal. What if we were like this sports goat head? Sticks with you everywhere.
There's a thought too.
Yeah. That's I mean, at some point
Potential
somebody's got
promo idea.
The sports goat head. Yeah, I'm down.
Hey,
I am.
stepped on one.
All right. I was going somewhere. Oh, Michael Crabtree signed with the Cardinals. I think it's a nice signing, nice veteran signing for Kyler Murray. It's another veteran weapon. Doesn't register to you? Okay. It doesn't have to.
That one's tough because they're saying they're not doing much, but you still look at that roster, it doesn't look good. And I think Kyler Murray can be a successful quarterback. I just think this year is going to be really tough for that team. Really, really tough. And you're banking on Cliff Kingsbury and the offense to open it up. Well, we really haven't seen just a true air raid style attack work.
I don't know what it's going to mean.
The offensive line was terrible last year. I don't know how much better it's going to be. So Kyler Murray is going to be on the move quite a bit. Defensively, I have no idea what they're doing on that unit. So Larry Fitzgerald just keeps on chugging along. And he might have one of the best careers and Hall of Fame resumes for him to be that good for that long. And you can name like one quarterback that was really good that threw to him.
You talking about Crabtree?
No, Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, Larry Fitzgerald. And it would be Kurt Warner. Other than that, I mean, he's played with Matt Leinart and who was last year? I don't even know who their quarterback was last year. Who was it? Oh, it was Sam Bradford, and then it was Josh Rosen. No, your point's very valid. Very valid. All right, when we come back, I got a poem from Jason. It's a poem about Lobo basketball. See? You can write your poem about your favorite team. What was it? Mired in Muck is the Houston team. Dallas is the badasses. I'm telling you. Hurts like hell, they'll ring your bell. The New Mexico Goat Heads. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, they're everywhere. I'll read you Jason's when we get back. Hey, as we've been reminded all too often, wherever we go, there's potential danger. Places like churches, theaters, events, all need to provide security for people who attend. International Protective Service is a security company providing security officers who are trained to handle those dangerous situations, and they need some help. Right now, IPS is looking for off-duty or retired law enforcement officers to fill in some of the gaps, and they've got immediate openings. Depending on your experience, they'll start new hires at $25 an hour. If you have experience in training, your community needs you. Call them at 897-2420. 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com. You can have a role in making New Mexico safe and giving people peace of mind. The bad guys are lurking. Be part of the team that stops them from ruining our favorite public places. Call IPS 505-897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
Sports Animal Time is now 7:41. Here's another look at Thursday's commute. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Couple of accidents to report. Accident in northbound Juan Tabol at the eastbound I-40 ramp. We also have a new accident southbound I-25 near Montano. That is on your left shoulder. Indeed, used by over 3 million businesses for hiring, where business owners and HR professionals can post job openings with screener questions, then sort, review, and communicate with candidates from an online dashboard. Learn more at Indeed.com/hire, and if you see an accident, make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167, brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
I'm Amy Lawrence with this CBS Sports Minute. You can forgive Matt Nagy if he is obsessed with finding a new kicker who won't let him down in the biggest moment of his coaching career. After Cody Parkey's double doink in the Bears' wildcard loss to the Eagles, Nagy brought in 9 kickers to audition for the now open job in Chicago. Some of those kickers spoke anonymously to Sports Illustrated and described Nagy as obsessed with the Parkey miss from 43 yards out. Other kickers referred to a negative vibe in the special teams room. All understandable when it's the last memory of the season, the final note that saw the Bears vault from worst to first and then fall flat in the playoffs. Like the Saints losing in OT in the NFC Championship. There's no moving on or getting over it until you're playing football again. So, of course, Nagy is obsessing. So is the rest of Chicago. I'm Amy Lawrence.
Hey, clones, did you know that Walmart offers 2-day delivery with no membership fees? That's right, no membership fees for 2-day delivery on millions of eligible items from Walmart. Get the items you need and have them delivered right to your front door. Think about all the time you're going to save. No wasting time sitting in traffic and more time to do the things you want to do, whatever it is you want to do. All because of Walmart's no-fee 2-day delivery. 2 business day shipping, minimum $35 order, restrictions do apply.
Napa know-how. Why should you get a 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for $15.99? Because the dog days of summer are just as hard on your engine as they are on you. So get your 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for just $15.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
General States pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 8/31/19.
The Jim Rome Show.
The sports animal has been in existence a quarter of a century. I have been on that station 25 years. Albuquerque is an incredible jungle market.
Weekdays at 10, The Sports Animal.
There are a lot of things we buy on the internet. Indigo Mortgage says a mortgage loan should not be one of them. Michael Carlisle here. I was recently talking with Ben Lucero, owner of Indigo Mortgage. He asked some pretty important questions. How can you know an internet lender is offering the best rate? You enter information on a website, you've got no one to talk to. What if you've got questions during the process? Who do you ask? Most of the time, you'll never get the same person twice and someone at a call center who isn't personally invested in you. A recent customer at Indigo Mortgage started with a well-known internet lender's offer, but quickly found out they'd get a better rate, lower fees, faster response, and most importantly, personal treatment at Indigo Mortgage. So before you say all systems go with that internet lender, think about those things. Nobody cares more about your mortgage loan than Ben Lucero and his team at Indigo Mortgage. Call them up at 836-5700 or visit them at indigomortgage.net. For your mortgage, tell the national lender to keep it on the launch pad and blast off with Indigo Mortgage instead. Call them up at 836-5700. That's 836-5700.
Richardson & Richardson Construction knows New Mexico, and they understand what it takes to build or renovate commercial and industrial structures. They're also Butler builders, using the industry-leading products and efficiencies of Butler Manufacturing. Look around the state and you'll see Butler steel buildings we've built at wind farms, manufacturing facilities, municipal facilities, and warehouses. When you're ready to build, call Richardson & Richardson Construction at 881-2268 or visit them online at www.headachefreeconstruction.com.
The Sports Animal is 25, and we want to tailgate with you. To celebrate 25 years of award-winning sports talk radio, we're inviting 300 of our listeners to join us for the first Lobo football game of the season. On Saturday, August 31st, 95.9 FM and 610 AM, The Sports Animal is partnering with UNM Lobo football as they kick off the season against Sam Houston State at 4 p.m. Our 25th anniversary tailgate catered by Fuddruckers starts at 1 p.m. Keep listening all this month for more details or go to sportsanimalabq.com for an updated list of ticket hit locations. Thanks also to Albuquerque Tents.
Run. Don't walk. Because Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo are coming live. The 40th anniversary tour. September 22nd, the all-new Isleta Casino Showroom. 4-time Grammy winners. Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. Reserved seats are on sale now at the Isleta Casino box office or Isleta.com. Isleta Resort and Casino, where the fun begins.
We're kicking off our 25th anniversary with a tailgate party before Lobo football season opener versus Sam Houston State. For all the info on how you can get tickets to tailgate party and the game, log on to our website, sportsanimalabq.com. Albuquerque's #1 sports station for 24 years. 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal.
I love this new format we are now doing. Not because we're on TV. I've been on TV plenty of times in my life. I really don't.
Superstar.
No, I didn't say that because I'm not on it anymore. But I love the feedback ability. You know what I'm saying? So on the Facebook, Wanda said, "Good morning. I like the shirt." By the way, Wanda, thank you. I love that you're there. Rich says, "Does Homer Simpson know you took his shirt?" Just kidding, looking retro, bro. Thanks, bro. Freddie said, "Love the shirt." Huh? Goat head in your hand, goat head in your toe, goat head, go, go, go. All right, Rich. See? You can take part in that. The show is on the Facebook on ProView Networks. It's on Comcast Channel 26, but obviously you can go with us. And what were you saying? Comment on there, send us some comments through there, and we'll make sure they get on the air. But appreciate people watching the feedback.
It's another way to interact with the show.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Another way is emails. Goat heads. Go. David said, "Goat." He sent me a picture. There's a goat head, and that's how it grows. I guess on the grass. Yeah, he said that was a great segment. Me and my kid could not stop laughing. Beautiful, David, and thank you for there's the logo right there. I mean, you just take.
I spent Tuesday night de-goat heading portions of the front yard.
The rocks,
right? My rocks.
The rocks. They grow in the rocks.
Oh yeah, they'll grow anywhere.
So, and I'm thinking, if you're not from here, you don't know. So, like our new operations manager is probably listening. Going, what the hell are these guys talking
you'll
about?
Find out soon
Damn
enough.
goat heads. When you step on your first goat head and it sticks in your foot, and then you go to pull it out and and it sticks in your hand because it's got how many points on that? 1, 2, like 8,
all over
9,
the place,
10 sharp. I mean, sharp little points, and you can't pull those little bastards
and
out.
Some are more deadlier than others because there's some good. Yeah, deadlier.
That's good. I'm down.
Because I mean, there's some you can pull off and they fall off right away. But there's some there, like you said, you go from your feet to your hands to your pants to your legs. Frega.
Yeah, goat heads.
There you go. Worst place you've had a goat head.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Eesh.
All right, worst goat head story, go. 505-246-0610, go.
The ones I was doing, it looks like a little grass is growing, and all of a sudden,
Yes.
you look back, and then there's a
and they're
bunch
everywhere.
of goat heads on top.
Everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
You go, there's places where, golf courses where if you get off the fairway and you got to go in the native grass, as they call it, desert. With the junk, as we say nicely, and you go looking for your ball, and you come out and you're just loaded with them. And if you have socks on,
your white pants.
or on your leg, on your white pants. That's funny.
The linings, the sludge or slime, whatever you put in tires, that business is huge in Albuquerque.
And you can't get them off. You just can't get them off.
Bike tires or stroller tires.
How do you mass get rid of if you got how they just line up your sock? Let's just say, how do you get them off?
Just one by one.
One by one. You got
very
to
gently.
pliers.
You have two options.
Pliers.
Start praying and fire.
Fire.
Ooh, not fire on yourself.
Pero what if they're in your legs?
Set yourself on fire and pray.
Interesting thing about that
Hope for the
plant,
best.
about the goat head
The
plant.
goat head plant.
When you see the little flower bloom,
it's so
it's
pretty.
already dropped its seed. So you might get rid of that one, but next year
They're coming
or then,
back.
It's like a black widow.
Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
said, fire.
Dude, Audra,
You gotta get 'em early.
Audra had a black widow cruising in the in her backyard, and she just torched that thing. But the seed sack or whatever it is, like she had left gigantic sacks of eggs that were
Wow.
going to be black widows, and torched them all.
If you light your house on fire, State Farm, sure they've seen it before. What happened? Black Widow. All right.
We've seen it. We cover it because we've seen it. All right. Jason sent me this poem. So we're on poems today somehow because of the XFL. Is this your fault or my fault?
It's our fault.
All right, I'm down. Poem. Good morning, OD in the AM. Lobo basketball poem. You ready? Mangy dog. Let me start again. Mangy dog's tongue's a waggin', doing nothing but always bragging. Monument to mediocrity is where they be. 61 mil for a building to house banners that read NIT. We're in his Lobos, only howl never bite. A bunny rabbit is more feared, all fluffy and white. Flip those tires, do that yoga, run those stairs. Under 500 record versus D1 squad, in case anyone cares. Good thing you have football, the browed beat, because if not, the gym teacher should be feeling some real heat. It's Crimsonally, Jason. There's some cute lines in there. See, he's the best. And no offense to any other emailer we have. Jason is the best because he's got the same theme, but it never gets stale. You know what he's going to send you, right? But it's always, is that fair?
Fresh spin to it, right? Yeah.
It's creative.
Jason's got the strong email game.
No doubt. No doubt. He's the best
Strong
emailer.
fingers.
Grady's a Hall of Famer, and this is no offense to Grady.
Love Grady's introduction.
And I got one.
Different styles.
Two different styles.
Jason is really good at the smack email.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a great email. You want one?
What's up, Grady?
This came in yesterday. Is that the big deal? That was when the big deal, giant deal, super deal of the century was here. He said, bowl game logo analyzers of the OD and the AM. That's when we're talking about the Tony the Tiger Bowl. He says, is that the big deal I hear? Yeah, buddy. It's that time of year again. I'm sure he's going to go. He's going to get to it. But I, for one, would love to hear the large deals analysis and preview of the true big Metro game. Las Cruces versus Manzano. Volcano Vista. Cleveland. La Cueva. Yeah. We know. I'm putting in the save the date now. January 24th, 2020. Ooh. What's that? More details to come, he says. Getting my tailgate gear ready. Grady in Santa Fe by way of Manzano High School. What's January 24th, 2020?
I don't know.
All right. I don't know either. But
What
we'll
a
find.
tease.
Yeah,
What an extended tease.
His birthday?
That's it could be his birthday. That's a hell of a tease. That might it's past the
No,
state
that's in
championship.
December, yeah.
But it's going to be a basketball. It's probably a big Pecos basketball game. Wouldn't you say?
Interesting.
Pecos versus Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
Big basketball game. Yeah, I don't know. All right, keep your poems coming because they're delicious. I got to get off my lawn for you too when we come back. Get off my rocks! It's a get off my lawn segment, but his home is Zero Escape, so it's get off my
rock.
Get off my rock. Get off my goat heads!
Zero escape except for the goat heads. They find a way to get through the cracks.
You're supposed to give away tickets right now, Hoser.
Yeah, let's do it.
4 tickets to go see the Lobos and Sam Houston State. That includes tickets to our big anniversary bash tailgate party. Caller number 6.
Caller 6.
Caller number 6 right now. The phone number is 505-246-0610. That's 246-0610. You win those 4 tickets to go party with us and see the Lobos, courtesy of your good friend Hoser. Your good friend Hoser.
Yeah,
At
but
95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality.
Heads, oh goat heads, where art thou? What did he say? A thorn in your side.
A burr in your saddle.
Burr in your saddle. Get caught in your cattle. What team is going to be called the Goat Heads? Who's if I ever like I'm ever going to start a minor league franchise? But if they I'm sorry, professional franchise. Didn't mean minor league. But I'm calling them the Goat Heads.
Let's do it.
Somebody's got to.
We know some people.
Yeah, we know people.
What do you think if the ice soaps were the Goat Heads for a night?
Ooh, for a night?
Yeah.
Just do it like a Goat Heads night?
Goat Heads.
That would be cool. Yes. And they're gonna. We should copyright it right now because they're gonna make all the money on it.
I think we have enough people that would have our back.
No, it doesn't matter legally. If they just go do it, they're gonna make all the money.
Trademarked by the opening drive.
That's right.
CC Jefferson Biet.
That's it right now. All right. Email us, Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. I got to get off my rocks from Jeremy. Jeff, why? Get off my rocks for JJ Buck. Jeff, why can't we go back to the days when football season ended with the Super Bowl? I'm waiting for the next step in the evolution of JJ Buck when he becomes one of the OD members who complain there are too many bulls. I think he's getting close.
No.
Okay.
I don't think there are too many bowls. I think you can have the bowls and a expanded playoff system.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
All right.
Because you better not take away my New Mexico Bowl. It's my favorite day of the year where I don't have to work. I can enjoy myself. And I can just watch football.
And have a cocktail.
If
you
who
want.
knows?
Oh,
Maybe
if
I'll
you
have
want.
to submit my resume to the New Mexico Bowl at some point.
Then you have to work.
Then you have
Yeah.
to.
Then I'll be busy.
I'm told I don't work anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
That's why you hire people. They work for you.
Yeah, okay. Glenn says, biggest upgrade this week, Gladiators to the new league or OD to the TV? P.S. What happened to the Real Deal's theme song? Yeah. It's a good question.
What it was.
Biggest upgrade this week, us going visual medium or Gladiators going the IFL?
I lean towards the OD.
Yeah, I do too. I lean towards us too. I got to do something with my chair. I got to like posture.
Dude, that is the biggest thing this week.
What?
I look at myself, I'm like hunchback over here. I'm
Yeah.
like, sit up.
I got to find a posture
Go.
issue thing here. All right.
Albuquerque Soul, what's up? Shout out.
Albuquerque Soul. Shout out. They play this weekend?
They don't.
All right.
UNM women's soccer team starts Sunday night.
You doing those games?
I am.
Excellent. Voice of UNM soccer, see?
22nd ranked Texas Tech in town Sunday night.
Ooh, yeah, buddy. Get yourself out there. Get your pride pass. You can go to all those games.
Absolutely.
Edward, good morning. You're on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline. Good day, sir.
You know, the Crusher was at the gym this morning sharpening the saw, which, by the way, is the step number 7 of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I was navigating on the treadmill. I was navigating through the television stations, and I came across 2 handsomely clad gentlemen.
That's right. We're on in every gym in America.
You should have.
We got to get on Channel 26 and all the sports and wellnesses around town.
Yes.
Indeed.
That's right.
And, I was impressed. I was thoroughly impressed. I like the throwback shirt you're wearing.
That's right.
JJ's looking lean and mean, shredded as usual. Well, how about the Golden Hoser? When do we get the Golden Hoser cam?
Yeah, we're working
That'll
on the
be
Hoser cam.
So, Edward, before you continue, thank you for your service of putting us on in the gym. And I like to say, anyone else who's working out in the mornings and your gym has Comcast, get it on 26 and let us know. Thank you.
Indeed. I do have some influential skills, so yes, indeed. I'm all about promoting you guys on multiple platforms. All this talk about goats, I thought it was a Thomas Edward Brady segment this morning.
No, that's just his head. Just his head. Big, giant goat heads. So.
I see. That is an interesting dilemma, how to rid a yard of goat heads. I think I'm in agreement with JJ. You have to take the flame torch to it. Just decimation.
Sebastian wants to know where's the shot clock on this call. He just put that on that Facebook thing.
Okay, indeed. Well, you know what? Maybe he'll learn something. So, I was going to put pen to paper and maybe get on tickle the keyboards and do a poem. But living like the Crusher's like living poetry. Every day is like artwork. But
Going to the
I
gym
do
and putting
appreciate
on
what
channel
Jason does. I agree with you. The message is the same, but the delivery and content changes subtly, and it is awesome. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Beautiful.
Well, I do have more content, but if you need to move forward with other tell me the sky is blue and water is wet.
No, we're good. Keep going.
I'm all in. So, hey, Jeff, let me tell you, your daughter started school last week at the academy?
That's correct.
How's that $18,000 price tag?
Easy. Man. Why? Why are you getting into my finances? Why?
Well, I know you live like an aristocrat, so.
I live like a crat.
You know what? It's money well spent. I've always told my friends, invest early, you get the scholarship, and you probably cut that scholarship.
Let's hope so.
Or the college price tag down by
Let's hope
80%.
so. Let's hope so. Nope, she's liking it and she's doing well. Weekend,
Indeed.
all's good. I told somebody you cut a private school check. It's like getting kicked in the stones, and you do it once a year, and then your testicles settle, and you watch your child thrive, and you realize it's worth it and it's good.
When she's at Brown University,
is that a little
back
too
east,
descriptive?
and she's running for vice president and eventually president of the United States of America, then you'll say, you know what, I'm glad I wrote that $18,000 check.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Okay, one last take.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite sports analysts was talking yesterday. I won't mention him because he's not on your family of networks. And they were talking about Ezekiel Elliott. And then they were saying, well, he has no leverage because he has 2 years left on his contract. And then Cowboy fans will come and say, well, we need him to win. And said host said, well, what have you won with Zeke
That's
so far?
right. Thank you. Playoff game one. Look, here's my deal. I don't know if you heard at the beginning. You might have been at the gym with no sound. But this owner, and I don't go to bat for this owner that often, but this particular owner has had this player's back through a lot of situations and been unwavering and fighting the league for him. And I think Jerry just feels, is that the shot clock is up? And I think the this owner just feels like he's been totally done wrong in this situation.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
All right, Edward, we'll talk to you during the week.
All right, gentlemen.
See you.
That is the definite delay game.
We absolutely got a shot clock up now. Look what Jason just did. He created a shot clock. Wow. All right, Edward's a good contributor to our show.
Indeed.
Indeed. All right, 2460610. What do we got to give away? Mexico USA indoor soccer tickets, right?
We do, yes.
Let's do that. You want to do that at 855?
Sure. 855 works.
855. We'll do that as well. Landon Donovan's coming to town, I hear. Is that what you heard?
Landon Donovan.
I heard he's really good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. That's what people tell me.
Quite the career.
Quite the career.
Bouncing around. And some indoor soccer. Also bringing the USL Championship to San Diego. It's part of that ownership group.
The San Diego Sockers? Are they still called that?
I think there's the team, but they're getting a new franchise 2020 in San Diego.
Let me just tell you, indoor soccer there, now that was a long time ago. They were drawing, I don't want to say bigger than the Padres, but the Padres weren't drawing well, but they were incredibly successful and very, very popular in San Diego. And people were going to that, and this is.
He's been a big proponent of. They were trying to get an MLS team there, didn't quite work out. Stadium,
stadium
all
issue
the
with
stuff
San Diego
that's
Stadium.
going on. Then you have the Aztecs trying to get theirs on campus, but they're gonna have a USL Championship franchise, and that raises questions. What's next for this league in the next couple years? They rebranded this past season. You have 3 tiers of the USL, which I think is really good.
Mhm.
They're all on the same page, but you have 2 18-team leagues right now. Yes, it's USL Championship, but they play their own season, and then they have a title game against each other. You start adding teams to both. You start maybe promotion, relegation at the lower level and see what happens.
Is there a saturation point on it?
If you're up to maybe 40 teams in the USL Championship, where are you going with that?
I don't know that answer. John, good morning. You're on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. I want to comment on the person that said that J.J. Buck thinks there's too many bowls. He has a small child. There's not enough bowls and spoons in the house anymore.
That's the absolute truth.
Room like Matt.
Yeah, that's
but
the truth.
Question for you, Mr. Symbieta, what do you think of this format where Justin Thomas is starting off 10 under par.
Yeah, we're both, I think, a little sketchy on it. I want to watch it play out. I'm not a huge fan of it, but what do you do to give him an advantage for what he's done up to it, right? I think it's too much of a lead, but I don't know. Let me watch it play out, John. Where are you on it? Because I don't think I like it, but I want to watch it play out.
I think it's a little bit too much, but of course, like Rory McIlroy said, you know, if you're 10 shots back, but you've got 4 rounds to just go out and wing it and do the best you can, and maybe post a low score.
Look, there's no cut. There's no. I mean, whoever finishes 30th in the standings is guaranteed $385,000, right? $15 million for the winner. Go out and you're playing for gravy now.
Yeah, that's obscene. Is $15 million is kind of obscene.
It is. Yes.
Anyway, I would. I'm kind of glad to see that we have a lot of new, fresh faces in there, and you know, Mickelson didn't make it. He didn't play good enough. Tiger didn't play good enough.
That's exactly right.
They didn't play good enough. So I like that aspect of it. That we got the best players that have played good all year long playing in this.
Best golfers in there. That's right. No, enjoy it, John, and let's have a conversation on Monday and see what you think about it. Because I don't think I like it, but I want to watch it play out.
All right, good enough. You guys have a good day and a good weekend.
Thanks, John. You too. He called it 246-0610. You can as well. Emails come in at Jeff or JJ at 610knml.com. We're going to give away tickets to go see USA Mexico at 8:55. We got something special coming up in the next segment for you. And the Pac-12 has made a decision on 9 a.m. kickoffs. We'll let you know what that decision was. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
101.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Kind of crazy that the final homestand of the season starts tonight for the Isotopes. They are home against Fresno. 4 with Fresno, and then the Aviators come in, and then off, and see you next year. They're not making the playoffs, right?
No.
They'll come back as the Goatheads.
You did have one of the best stories of the season involving the Isotopes and Rockies yesterday.
What was that?
Tim Melville.
Yeah.
Gets his first career Major League Baseball win for the Rockies. Stepped up, pitched 7 innings, not bad, drove in 2 runs as well, making his debut yesterday. But Tim Melville began this year with the Long Island Ducks. Independent baseball. Finds his way to the Rockies organizations. Wins 10 games. And a 10-game winner.
That is good.
For the Isotopes.
Who didn't win a lot of games.
Gets the call up and has a fantastic debut yesterday. Tim Melville, the future of the Colorado Rockies.
That's right. And he was a former Duck. Not Oregon Duck, but a Duck of Long Island. Hey, I got to give you the story because I've teased it twice, and then we'll get to Imelda here. The Pac-12, remember they were talking about doing 9 o'clock starts in the morning, not at night, so the East Coast could watch them. They decided not to do it this year. But they're open to revisiting the idea in the future. They basically said our interested schools needed more lead time for discussions with all relevant stakeholders. There's interest from Fox. There's interest from some of their schools, but they need more time to plan properly. So what does Fox have on that early window, that 10 o'clock our window? They usually run a Big 10 game or Big 12 game, right?
Yeah, Big 12, Big 10.
Usually Big 12, right? Usually get like a Texas Tech Baylor game.
Yeah, but I know they.
Right.
Those are the leagues. I just think you want exposure, but 9 a.m. is good for no one. Like, you want to talk about watering down the experience?
I just don't. There's no tailgate experience. Utah, Cal, and UCLA.
You totally eliminate students. No one is showing up to 9 a.m. kickoff on a Saturday morning.
Especially so.
They could spend the night before. I don't know if that's
in a hotel like the Lobo football players.
No, like at the stadium. Little overnight.
tailgate. I see what you could do.
Okay, that's a very good point. You'd have to integrate.
Yeah, no,
camp out at the stadium.
Yeah, the way you're thinking is right. For a place like Utah, it might work. No, because Utah's not a big party place, but I mean, the campus is on, or the stadium's on campus. It's easy to get to. UCLA, to get to the Rose Bowl. First of all, it's not even near campus. Secondly, everybody's got to go from all over Southern California. I just don't know how that works. Cal, I imagine, but I just 9:30. It's too early, and I get what they're trying to do. Why not go into that in the 1 o'clock window, the noon window Eastern time? You go in there and see if Fox will work with them on that. And again, this isn't just you calling the shots, saying I'm going to play the games then. This is you trying to get into a spot where you're going to find time. All right, we'll get back into that. I want to tell you about something that's really, really special and that is happening right now. These sports animals are partnered with St. Jude. They got their Walk Run Albuquerque. I'm asking you to join us in support of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. September 21 is coming up quickly. It's less than a month from now. You can participate. It's a family-friendly event. It takes place across the nation to raise money to support the life-saving mission of St. Jude. As you probably know, or if you don't, you should know, St. Jude is leading the way the world understands and treats and defeats childhood cancer, other life-threatening diseases. Imelda is here to talk about it. It's good to see you. Good morning, Imelda. How you living?
Good morning. Thank you for having me here.
All right, you ready for this whole car wash that you're going to run through all these places?
Yes. It's a small event.
No, it's good, and what you're doing is good. And I from a personal standpoint, I think I speak for all of us. We're really happy to be able to partner with St. Jude at the Sports Animal and be a part of what you're doing, because what you do makes a difference. And I know people do things all the time, say, well, what's it going to? This is going to help kids with childhood cancer, childhood diseases, and the money absolutely goes directly to them.
Exactly. Yeah, we are very excited to have Cumulus this year to be one of our biggest partners. And yeah, like you mentioned, the money goes to supporting families because families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because we believe that families, all they have to worry about is helping their child live and get better.
Yeah, and it's a big deal. And JJ, people think all the time, and you probably think differently now over the last 6 months since your life has changed, right? But you don't think about the family. You hear, a child has got cancer, a child's got an illness. Well, what if you've got to travel? How does the family, what do they do? Where do they live? How they're stopping work, and they need support too, and this is part of that situation.
And it was amazing watching the recent one you guys did here. It was absolutely amazing. And you have the other events, but on the 21st, what can people look forward to? How will people be able to participate?
Yeah, so this is a family-focused event, so everyone's welcome. We're starting at 7 a.m. Registration starts at 7, and then our event starts at 8. So we have a walk and a fun run component.
Where will it be?
It's going to be at Manzano Mesa Park. And the walk will be about 1 mile, and the fun run will be about 2.5 miles.
Beautiful.
And then we're having after that a celebration village where some patient families will be there as well. We'll have activities for the kids. We'll have activities for adults as well. It will be a good celebration and a great way to support the mission of St. Jude.
Let me give you, and by the way, did you know you were going to be on TV when you walked in? Did you know radio and what Jason's doing is putting up stuff for you? You just heard radio, huh? That's why Mandy's standing in the corner. I'm not getting on that damn camera. I'm staying away from it. I'm staying in the corner. Right over there is Mandy. She's hiding
in the corner.
just so let me get. I'm not going to bury you in statistics, but what St. Jude is doing has made a difference. And treatments invented at St. Jude have now pushed the overall childhood cancer survival rate from 20% years ago to now over 80% since it opened more than 50 years ago. I mean, if you don't see the number there and see the relevance and see the difference that things like this make, you just don't understand life. This is a big, 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 big deal.
Yeah, and especially, and this is thanks to St. Jude sharing freely its research all over the world. So we are not only focused on helping the families at the hospital, but our research is freely shared with anyone around the world, and that's why it's making such a big impact. Mm-hmm.
All right, it's September 21st. Put it on your calendar. Just you got a month. Clear some time. It's going to be in the morning, right?
In the morning, yes.
All right, go to St. Jude, that's STJUDE, STJUDE.org/walk Albuquerque, STJUDE.org/walk Albuquerque. Put this on your calendar. Make it part of what you're doing next month. Go out and have some fun and make a difference. And I don't know, probably won't hurt you to go walk a mile or run 2.1 while you're at it. It's probably, I don't know, probably help you as well. So go do that. Good to see you.
Very good.
Congratulations on all the success. Thank you for what you're doing. We're humbled to be partnered with you, and look forward to making sure that this is a great event.
Looking forward to it. Thank you for supporting and having me.
No, that's Imelda with St. Jude. All right, we'll be back. We'll get more into what were we just talking about?
Start times.
That's what it was. Start times. I don't know what the hell it was. We got Jerry Palm coming up. He'll be with us from CBS Sports at 9 o'clock. It's the opening drive. We're on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM, I think, and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rawlings, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic.
All right, take part in that, by the way. Got a little thing going on the Facebook because Sebastian wanted to put a shot clock on Edward, and Wanda said it was funny and made her laugh, and then she says, nice, Edward is a loyal caller. And he is. You can get in on that as well on the Facebook. It's ProView Networks page. We're on the ProView Networks television. You can see the shirt. Oh, yeah. It's a handsome shirt. Even the shirt guy told me, hey, nice shirt. All right, see? Opening drive, Jeff, JJ, and Hoser. All right, we're gonna have to go here. And I'll start it with an email. And it came from Lobo Hobos. It says, JJ, I sure don't get this. Jeff, doesn't staying in a hotel go against the home court advantage of sleeping in your own bed? If post time is until 4 or 6, these guys aren't going to stay cooped up in a hotel room all day. They're still going to class, out with their girlfriends, etc. It might make sense only if you tip off at 9 a.m. like the Pac-12. So, no, they're not going out all day. The idea is to keep them together the night before a game, that they're not going out, that they're eating, that they're resting, that they're going to meetings. They get up and they go to meetings and they're together. They check out at, for a 4 o'clock game, they'll check out at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock over the stadium. The story in the paper, Steve Virgin wrote the story, how Lobo football is going to stay in hotel again after 1 year hiatus on the days before the game. Their 70-member travel squad. This is the norm in Division I college football. This is I know many of you are going to tell me I'm wrong. This is not extravagant. This is not unnecessary. This is just kind of the way it's done. That whole sleeping in your own bed thing is a cliche. It's a talking point. It's not. I mean, if that's what you think is the advantage, that's not the advantage. In fact, how many of you sleep better in a hotel room than you do in your own bed anyway, right? I just, to me, this is one of those things where last year they took it away because of budget. They made budget last year, and they claim that they will find other ways to make sure that they stay within budget. This, to me, I know people are going to lose their mind over it. This is the way it's supposed to be if you're trying to run a football program that is going to be competitive with your peers and be a first-class program.
And it's for the team. It's about just having the players together the night before. You wake up, you're all in the same place, team breakfast, walkthroughs, everything along those lines. It's not the make or break of a winning program.
Yep.
Staying in the hotel room the night before.
It's not.
But with anything, it's time. There's nothing that Lobo football is going to do that's going to win people over outside of showing up like undefeated at the end of the season. It is a really hard time for that football program.
So as we talk about building or rebuilding or whatever it is that they're doing, this is one of the blocks. This is just part of it. And this is, all these words that people get sick of and are somewhat numb to, like culture. This is part of that. And I'm being recruited, and it's really, you guys, Coach, I heard we don't even stay in a hotel the night before games like Nevada does and like UNLV does and like every other team in our league does. Well, we don't have the money for that.
Well,
I'm not telling you it's a breaking point. It's part of the equation.
Yeah.
It's a block.
You're right. But if that is why a kid doesn't choose your school.
You're right. It's a block. But why is the reason a kid doesn't choose your school the weight room? No, but it's a block, right? Is a reason? Is it the training table? All these little blocks in your foundation. Yes, this is part of the culture. I know a lot of you in Lobo Hobo doesn't understand it, and that's fine. And don't please save the one. Don't stop now. Don't push send. That's my taxpayer money. Stop it, please. I just don't. This is the right way to do it. Now, will it equate in any wins? I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you're telling me that you want to compete at that level, whatever that level is, then you gotta play at that level. You got to travel that way. You got to feed that way, and then this is just part of the deal. And yeah, it does make sense to keep your guys together the night before a game in the hotel. And you got them there in the morning. They're up at whatever time. They eat together. They go to the stadium together. Yeah, this is right.
And I do agree with it makes sense. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But it's also there's so many people that just can't move forward right now. that I don't know what.
So is everything going to move them backwards, or?
I don't know what's going to get some people back on board, because every little thing that comes out, it's an immediate, shot at the athletic department, the teams that were cut, budget, and we were inundated with that for 2 years. Yeah. So we understand how big a story that was.
Well, but at what point do we start to move?
I don't know, Jeff.
I mean, can't we?
I don't know if people are going to want to move forward with this team.
Well,
I think there's a sense that not just of the frustration.
Is it the
but
team?
why?
Is it the whole athletic department? Like why?
And I don't know how many people that are on the fence want to rally for Bob Davie.
That may be a part of it, but this issue, to your point, if a guy's not going to go to a school because they stay in a hotel, that shouldn't keep you away from games because they're staying in a hotel either. Like, at some point, you either want to get behind this and want global athletics to come back, or you just don't. And if it's, well, I'm sick of that guy or this whole thing, like what did you get into it for in the first place? Did you get into it for an individual, or did you get into it because you enjoyed what it did for you in the state?
And you experienced it this week with a fan. You shared the story of someone that you thought was a diehard Lobo fan, but is out. And I think we can all guess percentages, but when you look at this season and you understand, all right, you can look at the new coordinator, bounce back, rebuild, the hope, the excitement that should be there. I think there's some people that would want to support football, but just can't anymore.
Yeah,
like just don't want to back Bob Davie, don't want to go forward, and maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't, but it's a whole lot of, back to your point, what do you want as a Lobo fan?
All right, two lines full, 2 lines open at 246. We got to take this break. 2 good callers on the line. I want to hear you both when we get back. I'm going to ask you to hold through this break. We're on ProView Networks. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 8:41, and here's your final look at Thursday's commute. This report is sponsored by Chili's 3 for $10. Well, we had a lot of accidents here this morning, but let me hopefully catch you up on some of these. Ouray is clear. Westbound I-40 is clear. It looks like southbound Coors is also clear. Southbound I-25 is clear. West Side is clear. Southbound Unser is clear. Only active crashes right now are eastbound I-40, Osuna and Edith, and also eastbound Lomas. So those are your only 3 areas to worry about. If you see an accident, make sure and call us on the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center at I-25 and Comanche. With the Chili's 3 for $10, you get a starter, entree, and drink for just $10. No strings attached, no hoops to jump through, no coupon required. Just tasty, delicious food. Together we Chili's. Prices may vary in Hawaii and Alaska. I'm Josue with Sports Animal Traffic.
This is Mark Malusis with the CBS Sports Minute. If you watch enough baseball over the years, you know when something magical is happening. You certainly get that sense in New York City Field with the Mets, whether it be the turnaround of the bullpen over the last 3-4 weeks to the starters, and out to the great situational hitting and the offense from the likes of J.D. Davis, Ahmed Rosario, Michael Conforto, and Pete Alonso. They're 26-10 in their last 36 games. They've played the best baseball in all of Major League Baseball since the All-Star break. Latest example, a 4-3 walk-off victory over the Indians Wednesday night. Mets are now at a high water mark of 6 games over the 500 mark and are 1.5 games out of the NL wildcard race. They're playing with a ton of confidence. The Mets have 36 games left, 24 of those games being at home, where they have been great, 36-21 on the season. The Mets are flawed, as is each and every wildcard contender in the National League, but they are a dangerous team, and you gotta believe. Where have I heard that before? I'm Mark Malusis.
Hiring is challenging, but there's one place you can go where hiring is simple, fast, and smart. That place is ZipRecruiter. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes to find people with the right experience and invites them to apply to your job. ZipRecruiter is so effective that 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. And right now, my listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/go. That's ZipRecruiter.com/go. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
The Sports Bar with Michael and Mike.
You might be beating me on this bracket, but in the game of life, Carlisle, I got it all.
Dude, game of life. I've already walked off the field, I've showered, and I'm home in bed.
Weekdays at 3, The Sports Animal.
Most boating fatalities are the result of capsizing or falling overboard when the victims were not wearing a life jacket. New Mexico State Parks reminds you to expect the unexpected and make sure you wear a properly fitted life jacket. Your friends and family are counting on you. Don't let a loved one die out on the water. Just wear it. Find out more at nmparks.com.
The Sports Animal is 25, and we want to tailgate with you. To celebrate 25 years of award-winning sports talk radio, we're inviting 300 of our listeners to join us for the first Lobo football game of the season. On Saturday, August 31st, 95.9 FM and 610 AM, The Sports Animal is partnering with UNM Lobo football as they kick off the season against Sam Houston State at 4 p.m. Our 25th anniversary tailgate catered by Fuddruckers starts at 1 p.m. Keep listening all this month for more details or go to sportsanimalabq.com for an updated list of ticket hit locations. Thanks also to Albuquerque Tents.
The first annual NSRA Route 66 Street Rod Nationals coming to Albuquerque August 23rd through 25th. More than 1,800 specialty vehicles meet Candy Clark and Bo Hopkins, stars from American Graffiti, and live rock and roll from the Dr. Fine Band. We'll see you at the fairgrounds.
For plumbing maintenance and repairs in your bathroom, kitchen, or laundry room, call Roto-Rooter. With 80 years of plumbing experience, Roto-Rooter will make things right. Roto-Rooter. On time, on budget.
The Home Depot is making finding your color and choosing the right paint easier than ever. With curated palettes of this year's most popular colors and new paint selection tools online and in-store, you can confidently select your color and the tools for your next paint project. Now get a colorful new experience with the Home Depot's paint expertise and selection of top quality brands, colors, and finishes. Get your paint project done right with gallons of Behr Premium Plus from just $24.98 at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. See store for details.
When a bear is chasing you, you take off faster than a toupee in a fan factory. So hurry into the final days of the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event. Come in and get 20% estimated savings on select 2019 Ford vehicles. This offer ends soon, and when we say soon, we mean September 3rd. So hurry up before pumpkin spice shows up in everything. Get to the final days of the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event at your local Ford dealer. Eligible on select 2019 model year vehicles. Vehicle must have arrived at dealer at least 61 days prior to the sale date. Estimated savings include an average dealer discount based on a sales survey of average discounts offered by Ford dealers nationally. Discount may vary. Dealer determines price. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 9/3/19. See participating dealer for complete details.
Mom, can we get White Castle sliders?
Great idea, Ben. Let's see where they are.
Attention, Ben. Tell your mom she can find White Castle sliders in the freezer aisle. They're made with 100% beef patties on a bed of steamed grilled onions with the same one-of-a-kind taste you can find in Castles.
Ooh, she's smart. Hey, intercom lady, any advice for her first day of school?
Ben, she's not gonna...
Try a new hairstyle. Ooh, maybe a mullet.
A mullet? Cool.
You are not getting a mullet.
White Castle. Find the slider variety you crave in your nearest freezer aisle.
Summer's here, and there's no better time to hit the road. At AutoZone, we've got the free services you need to drive with confidence. Like our AutoZone Rewards program. Members get a $20 reward every time they spend $20 or more 5 times. And put that reward to good use. Get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic Motor Oil and an STP Extended Life Oil Filter for just $33.99. Visit us at AutoZone.com to get everything you need and start the job fast. See terms at AutoZone.com/rewards. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
The Jim Rome Show.
The Sports Animal has been in existence a quarter of a century. I have been on that station 25 years. Albuquerque is an incredible jungle market.
Weekdays at 10, The Sports Animal. Albuquerque's #1 sports station for 24 years. 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal.
All right, let's go right to the phones at 246-0610, 888-922-0610. He's building himself a man cave to watch the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Got plenty of time. No hurry. He's going to be able to make it on schedule. Hello, Howard.
Cute, Indiana. Cute.
How you living? You all right?
Well, I appreciate the words of encouragement on social media yesterday telling me not to worry. I had plenty of time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want you to stress yourself out.
You were one in a long line of comedians that commented on things there, and I just called this morning to tell, the Jesses, the Carlisles, the Simbiettas of the world, thank you so much for the kind and encouraging words from my sports animal friends.
Absolutely.
I can't believe Edward didn't chime in.
Mine was the funniest, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yours was pretty funny. Don't worry, you have plenty of time. Thanks. The most alarming one, the comment on my post was from my wife saying, "Man cave, that's going to be my she shed." I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm going through all this work, and she's already looking up. I think I saw her looking up lacy curtains online yesterday. I'm like, no, don't do it.
As long as they're blue and silver.
Somebody gonna burn down your she shed, Howie. Nobody burn down your she shed, Howie. My she shed on fire.
Though. I think I should have it ready by week 2 of the NFL. So.
All right. Okay. I can't wait to come by. I'll bring beer.
Yeah, I
Extra
hope we
beer.
can sign Zeke by week 2 of the NFL, but I don't know. Let's see how it comes.
I want to see the quality of your work because I hear it'll be really nice.
Well, come on, man. I'm a craftsman. I'm out there toiling in the hot sun. She wants a she shed. I didn't see her out there helping me set a window or stand up a framed wall or do anything like that. The heck. But anyway, and just I'm gonna tap into the smarter individuals than myself when it comes to sports. Jalen Smith signing was a nice little signing by the Cowboys, but I mean, isn't this starting to use up more of that cap space money? Isn't this kind of take out of that fund for Dak and Zeke?
Plenty of money there. We made our offers. And,
or is the Golden Hoser going to kind of float Jerry alone?
Well,
I am working 3 jobs. Maybe I can do that.
Yeah, that's right. You get another one, then you can help him out. Float Jerry alone.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the Golden Hoser does speak highly of how well you guys treat him around there and how he feels like he would do the job for nothing, Jeff.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
That's
So,
probably right.
you might want to pass that along to Carlisle. Maybe you can take the Golden Hoser's money and help the cap space elsewhere in the sports animal world.
How much do you really love the Cowboys?
That's right.
That way, maybe JJ can get an extension. Maybe you can get an extension. I mean, well, let's face it, Symbieta, you're the Jason Witten of the sports animal. I mean, and
old and slow.
JJ is a Dak Prescott. No offense.
Old,
I'm not
slow, and
talking-
arthritic.
I'm talking age-wise, so obviously we want to sign JJ long-term.
That's
No
right.
offense.
He's the future.
Okay.
No, he's the future.
All right, guys.
All right,
Have a
Howie.
good day.
See you. Yep, you're Dak. You're the future. I'm old, slow, but I'll catch you that time. I'm reliable. Hit me when you need it. When you need a big play, come to me, and I'll get it done for you. Hello, Jeffrey.
Good morning. With respect to Lobo football, and I am a UNM graduate. Most of my family is as well. I'm in my late 50s and support, basketball primarily. But I think what's happened with Lobo football over time. Hold on, I'm driving.
Oh yeah, we'll wait.
Motorcycle just passed. But there's this kind of expression that talks about one of the worst things you can do to another person is to ignore them. And in a sense, that's what's incrementally happened over time, in my opinion, with Lobo football. It's not a matter. The assumption that we're going to recapture a lost population, support the team. I think there's just been an incremental over time process by which Lobo football has just become, and I know it's difficult to say, irrelevant and just not relevant as an option.
So how does it come back?
So
Is that a death sentence or is that?
No. I just want to make the premise that it's the assumption that if the Lobos improve, the stadium, if they change uniforms, if they don't stay in a hotel, whatever, those are false assumptions. That's just not a worthy premise. I think what has to happen is the team, the marketing, whatever. You have to actually recreate interest in Lobo football.
You're right.
As opposed to recapturing something that's lost. Because if you ask the average person, I'm going to say 94% of the population in Albuquerque, give me 10 options on Saturday, September or August 31st when Sam Houston's in town. I'm telling you, 90% of Albuquerque wouldn't cite Lobo football as an option. Not because they dislike or dismiss them, because it's not on the radar.
No, I get
screen.
it. You're right.
Because,
You're right. You're
so,
absolutely right. They need to condition, but
it's
in
almost
a lot
like
of respects, remake.
establish.
Yeah.
It's almost like establish a marketing plan to ignite interest and relevance
deliver
for the team, as opposed to the premise of recapturing something lost. It's like our population grew out of going to roller skate rinks when we were 18. We've evolved beyond it. Whatever. Forget our population. I would focus on trying to ignite interest and relevance to a younger population, as opposed to continually trying to recapture the Jeffries of the world that are 58 years of age.
Yeah, but you guys have the money.
I think that's a false marketing premise. I think you can do that in the mix, but I would try to ignite interest in creating relevance for the
fair.
team in the first place. That's my point.
That's a great point.
Thank you.
I think there's a line, right? The new fans, the younger fans in the first place, but to recapture the Jeffries because those guys have the money.
Yeah.
Let's give away tickets. USA-Mexico indoor soccer out at the Star Center. It's coming up this weekend. Caller number...
Let's go caller 5.
5 right now. Caller 5 at 505-246-0610. You win 4 tickets. USA-Mexico indoor soccer. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one.
Just told me, do you know that a week from Saturday, we're throwing a big party out at Lobo Football? We turned 25, we being us here at the Sports Animal, 25 years of being New Mexico's #1 sports station, and we're throwing a party in coinciding in concert with the big Lobo football game, the opener against Sam Houston State. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, J.J. Buck, the Golden Hoser. Glad you're with us on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal, and on the ProView Networks. And as you look in on the ProView Networks, and as Jason takes the wide shot, you will see a beautiful young lady sitting here, and you're going, wow, what did they just add to the program?
Or the two-person shot.
Or the two-person?
Look at that. Boom.
How'd you do that?
Wow. Look at that.
Is that this camera right here? It is. Holy, what is up? Jamie Mondragon is the assistant marketing director. Is that correct?
Yes.
At the University of New Mexico, and she is here live in studio. How you living?
Living pretty good. Getting ready for football, and I'm pretty excited for it.
It's a good time, isn't it? And look, you do what you do, and I tell people, like what you like, get into your thing. I love football, and I'm excited the football season's here. And I'm going to look at this with a bit of optimism and say, hey, we've got an opportunity. Let's start anew and see what this thing can do. And I know you're looking at it that way and hoping we get a big old party out at Lobo Football, not just on the 31st, but for you say 6, I say 7 because I run a bowl game. So let's fill that place 7 Saturdays over the next 3-4 months.
Absolutely. I'm super excited to do that. And that's all kicking off with your guys' tailgate party on the 31st.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways. In this town, I think you well know, is a last-minute town. Absolutely. Everybody waits till the end. Bowl tickets, Lobo tickets. We're getting down towards the end. And there's a lot of options now for Lobo fans to get season tickets.
Yeah, so we have your guys' sweet deal right now that's running on your website.
Which is, so you go to sportsanimalabq.com, you click on sweet deal, and you have the opportunity to do this.
Yes, so it's going to be 2 season tickets, and that's in section silver, which is from 10 to 25-yard line on both sides of the stadium.
Yeah.
That's $139.
For 6 games.
6 games, 2 tickets.
2 tickets. I'm going to do the math while you're doing this. Go on.
We also have our Albertsons Lobo Football Family Pack.
Did you say $139?
Yes, $139.
Yeah, I'll do it. Go ahead.
So we have that football family pack that's going on sale today also. You shop at Albertsons, spend $50, bring in your receipt to the ticket office, and you get 4 tickets. A family 4-pack for $120.
Wait, all right. So first of all, that first year you told me was $11.58 a ticket.
Yes.
So if you go to Albertsons and you shop, you spend $50, which, I mean, we all do, right? That's you buy some milk, some eggs, some beer, some bread, Pop-Tarts, cereal, candy, coffee. Right? Oh, look, $50. Take your receipt. You go to the box office at the Pit, right?
Yes.
And you get season tickets for $150?
$120.
Oh, that's even cheaper. $120.
Yes. So we're really making it affordable for families to go out and just watch Lobo football.
And that's how many tickets for $120?
$4. Or 4 tickets.
4 tickets.
Yes.
4 season tickets for $120.
Yes.
30, 60, that's $30 a season ticket.
Yes.
That's hold on. I'm going to do that again. No, don't hold on. Keep talking to me.
So yeah, we had a huge outpouring of fans saying, we want this deal back, and
dude, that's $5 a ticket.
Yeah.
How do you not do that?
We want families to come out. That is the biggest thing. We want them to bring their kids out. We want them to bring and see the Lobos, so that way we can inspire those kids to come to the University of New Mexico overall and support these student athletes.
$5 a ticket, dude.
It's an amazing deal. It is great value. And I know this year, too, a bit of a change for some of the pregame festivities, the Howl Zone, new location where people are going to be able to hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been working on that all summer. They tasked me with rebuilding it, and I basically just said, all right, let me do whatever, it takes. So we're going to have some food trucks in there, which is really exciting. We're also going to have live bands for every single home game. And we're going to also Rio Bravo Brewing is going to be serving alcohol in there this year.
Where are we doing we're doing that lot northeast of the stadium?
That is actually going to be in Stadium West parking lot right there.
So you moved it right there to Stadium West, right there?
Exactly. Right as soon as you get off, it's center stage. You can see it from the highway, and that's where the party's going to be at.
Let me explain something to you. And by the way, Jamie Mondragon is here. She is the assistant marketing director over at UNM. I've said this, Jamie, and JJ, you've heard me say this a zillion times. Look, make it an event. You got friends, you got people you like hanging out with. It's going to be beautiful. Load up a cooler. Grab some food, get a parking spot, and go out and hang out with people. And hopefully the football is going to be exciting, and we think it will be. And go out and make it an event. I look at football all over America. I look what it does for cities, venues, places, the atmosphere. And I've said this so many times. I just feel like we're missing out on something. So let's create that here. Let's be organic and get on I don't know if it's the ground floor because we've had it before, but let's get in on recreating. And what you guys are doing, you're trying to make it affordable, you're trying to make it accessible, and now it's just give it a chance is what I think you guys are saying.
Absolutely. Just come out, experience it. The more people, the better the experience it's going to be. So come out, be open-minded, and even the promotions we have going for the games, they're going to be really fun.
What do you got?
So we have everything from homecoming, like the typical kind of things, N7 for the football game. We also are going to be doing an Albuquerque Day. We're teaming up with the Hispano Chamber of Commerce, New Mexico True, and Visit Albuquerque. And we're really going to just blow that one out of the park.
When's that?
That is going to be for homecoming on October 26th.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
And then you got the New Mexico State game, which is always a big blowout. You've got, and I think the football team is going to be exciting too. I don't know how much you've gone out and taken a look at them, but JJ, I'm looking forward to see whichever quarterback goes out there now. And the more I hear about Brand Hughes, by the way, the more excited I get. But I'm excited to see what they do football wise, and I think the day starts also are something that's intriguing. We're not playing games at 8:30 at night this year, which I think should help a lot.
No, exactly. We also heard the fans. They wanted more day games. So we're giving them those day games, and we're just going to be ready to roll next Saturday at 4 p.m.
Have you ever thought about a promotion and renaming the Lobos just for a day? You know how like the Isotopes rename the green chili cheeseburgers? What about the New Mexico Goat Heads for one day?
I like it.
And just became, those little prickly things that get in your foot and your sock.
Everyone can relate.
You know what? I think, everybody in New Mexico could probably relate. That would be hilarious.
How about a goat head
I got to run
promotion?
that by our licensing department, but
how about a goat head promotion? Now, we got to copyright that. I mean, we got to trademark this now.
We're in on the ground floor.
Will you look into that, please, today? Like how to trademark and get that done for us? No, honestly, you think I'm kidding?
No, I know, but that's why my eyes got big.
Because it's too golden of an idea. And then, we'll allow them to use it. I want them but the
for the
goat
right
head thing?
price.
That's great.
Don't you think it'll be good?
Yes.
All right. So here's what we got for you. To wrap this up with Jamie, we've got the sweet deal going on our website. It's there right now. You go to sportsanimalabq.com, you click on the sweet deal icon, and for $139, you get 2 season tickets in the silver section, which are between the 10 and 25 yard lines. That's $11.58 per ticket. You'll have season tickets. You go to do that right now on our website. You can get that done. The Albertsons deal is if you go to Albertsons grocery stores, I think they refer to themselves now as Albertsons Market. You buy food, stuff, $50 worth of stuff. Look, that's easy. Diapers. You go buy milk, eggs, cereal, bread, beer, candy, Pop-Tarts. What else did I say? Cliff Bars. I need a little oatmeal and some blueberries. And then
Sounds like a good tailgate right there.
Right? Load up your tailgate. You take your receipt. You go to the Lobo ticket office. You say, look, I spent $51.72. Okay, great. You now can have 4 season tickets for $120, which is $5 a ticket?
Yes, $5 a ticket for the entire season for your family.
I don't know how you beat that. 4 tickets for $120. All right, go get that done, Jamie. It's good to see you. Thank you for spending some time. I know you're going to run around and talk to a lot of people here today, but let's hope we get some people excited about this. I think the bottom line is everybody knows the product's got to be good, and I think the product's going to be more exciting. You guys are doing what you can to make the atmosphere more interactive, more fun, more inclusive, and so best of luck with that. And thanks for spending some time with us.
Thanks, Jeff and JJ.
She's Jamie Mondragon. She's the assistant marketing director over at the University of New Mexico. Jerry Palm from CBS Sports is going to be with us coming up at the bottom of the hour at 9:30. We'll get back to the horn. That's the phones. When we get back, it's the opening drive. What do I got to do? What are you pointing at me? I'm giving everything away, right?
I gave you a thumbs up. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Got it.
All right. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
And Mike Trujillo. We are the Sports Bar. We're Albuquerque's #1 afternoon sports talk show. Talk sports with us every afternoon, Monday through Friday. Listen to the Sports Bar weekdays at 3 o'clock or right here on 95.9 FM at AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Hey, it's Michael Carlisle. I'm always amazed by Ben Lucero at Indigo Mortgage. He's so passionate about making sure you get the best deal on your mortgage, he invites you to shop his competition to make sure you're getting the best rates. Ben knows Indigo Mortgage will treat you right. Recently, a customer got a quote from Indigo Mortgage and then got one from another lender. He called Ben to say the other lender offered a better rate. What he didn't know was that the other lender didn't include the money it takes to cover taxes and insurance. So really, Indigo Mortgage's offer was $2,000 less. Mortgage lending is complicated with origination, administration, and many other fees. You need someone who can walk you through the process from the time you apply for the loan to the time you get the money. Remember, out-of-state and internet lenders can't offer the personal treatment you get at Indigo Mortgage. Nobody cares more about your mortgage loan than Ben Lucero and his team at Indigo Mortgage. Call them up 836-5700 or visit them at indigomortgage.net. A local lender who wants what's best for you. 836-5700. That's 836-5700.
Roto-Rooter jingle, take 1.
Call Roto-Rooter.
That's the name. Take 2. Call Roto-Rooter.
That's the name.
Take 17.
Call Roto-Rooter.
That's the name.
And away go troubles
down the drain.
Let's try it like this.
Call Roto-Rooter. That's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Call Roto-Rooter for all your plumbing needs.
The Sports Animal is 25, and we want to tailgate with you. To celebrate 25 years of award-winning sports talk radio, we're inviting 300 of our listeners to join us for the first Lobo football game of the season. On Saturday, August 31st, 95.9 FM and 610 AM, The Sports Animal is partnering with UNM Lobo football as they kick off the season against Sam Houston State at 4 p.m. Our 25th anniversary tailgate catered by Fuddruckers starts at 1 p.m. Keep listening all this month for more details or go to sportsanimalabq.com for an updated list of ticket hit locations. Thanks also to Albuquerque Tents.
Now through Labor Day at Rich Ford, it's a recapitalization sale. Our goal is to turn our inventory into cash. If you're in the market for a safety-certified used vehicle, you're going to find a great selection at Rich Ford. Every one of our used vehicles comes with a 2-year, 100,000-mile warranty. It has been safety-certified by Rich Ford Master Technicians. With approved credit, no payments for 90 days. First come, first served. The best units will go first. Dennis, tell us about them.
A 2013 Ford Focus SE for only $84.69. A 2007 Kia Rondo EX for only $89.54. A 2014 Jeep Patriot Sport for $99.85. Let's talk some trucks. A 2007 Toyota Pre-Runner for only $14,873. A 2011 Ford F-150 FX2 Super Crew Cab for $15,979.
Now through Labor Day, it's a recapitalization sale at Rich Ford. You're going to save thousands. Rich Ford, New Mexico's most trusted Ford dealer at the super corner of Lomas and Wyoming Northeast. Rich-Ford.com, and we will be open Sunday.
When a bear is chasing you, you take off faster than a toupee in a fan factory. So hurry into the final days of the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event. Come in and get 20% estimated savings on select 2019 Ford vehicles. This offer ends soon, and when we say soon, we mean September 3rd. So hurry up before pumpkin spice shows up in everything. Get to the final days of the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event at your local Ford dealer. Eligible on select 2019 model year vehicles. Vehicle must have arrived at dealer at least 61 days prior to the sale date. Estimated savings include an average dealer discount based on a sales survey of average discounts offered by Ford dealers nationally. Discount may vary. Dealer determines price. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 9/3/19. See participating dealer for complete details.
The Dan Patrick Show.
You know when I fall in love with you? When you play a big game against a big opponent. When you have some impressive moments. And maybe he turns out to be a wonderful player. And given all this criticism, I hope he does.
Weekdays at 1, the Sports Animal. The Dan Patrick Show. Today at 1, 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
I'm just wild about JJ. You're looking at me like, why did you ask me to play this song? Take a look at JJ.
A lot of yellow going on.
Right. All right, Jason, look at that wide shot. Look at all the yellow. Look at all the yellow in that shot.
Well,
JJ and his yellow soul shot, the New Mexico Bowl.
Mexico Bowl.
Albuquerque scarf. It's all yellow. You are so mellow yellow. I'm just mad about JJ. It's the opening drive, Jeff. JJ Hoser. We're on your radio, 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. On your television, ProView Networks. Also on your Facebook, ProViewNetworks.com, or ProView Networks page. Twitter, ProView Networks, and also the YouTube. Guys, if you could feel better, wouldn't you do it? I guess the real question is, guys, if you could feel better, why would you not do it? You can and you should get a hold of NuMale. NuMale's helping guys all over the country. Guys who are lacking energy, dealing with hair loss, low T, erectile dysfunction, all things that are perfectly, absolutely natural when men reach a certain age. Not to be ashamed of. In fact, really, guys, the only thing to be ashamed of is if you do not do anything about it. Do something. Call NuMale. 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688 and feel better. NuMale offers you the cutting-edge programs, the latest treatments, which are benefiting guys all over the country. Guys maybe like you who are done feeling fatigued, done feeling a lack of energy all the time, done dealing with erectile dysfunction. 505-652-1688. NuMale's right here in Albuquerque. They've got a tremendous success rate. If you are suffering from erectile dysfunction, depression, tired of being tired and just want to feel better, NuMale is for you. Call them at 505-652-1688 and feel better. All right. Go out and get some Lobo tickets. The Albertsons deal is ridiculous, isn't it?
That's a great deal.
You spend $50 at Albertsons, which, I mean, I don't know. You go to a grocery store, you spend $50 like that, right? Get some ice cream, some milk, some coffee, and it's like, whoa. And then you take it to the ticket office and you get 4 tickets for $120. I don't know how you don't do that. So take advantage of that and go out and enjoy Lobo football. All right, 2460610, back at it. Hello, Lance. You running the clock on Lance? Yep. All right, the clock's running. Hello, Lance. How you living?
These tres amigos. You know, living really good after my party last night.
Your party?
But that's an amazing deal. I mean, that's how to put butts in seats. That's exactly what we need. I'm so proud of that you guys are, having that on the air. And hey, I wondered if Hoshua could could say, there's less pie left, like Jerry said. I love how Hoshua is very.
There's plenty
really
of pie.
Good at it,
There's plenty of pie.
But anyway, like the night before thing, that's getting the players into a routine for when you go on a road, and just to make sure they have a place to really rest and look out for them. The night before a game. Now, even back, that's why our team was number one. We didn't have great athletes. Everybody thinks there was such a great athlete like Al Bundy. There was never an empty car on the way to school or to practice and two-a-days. Guys didn't have cars. We got each other there and looked out for ourselves. We were our own family, and that's how the Lobos. That's what they're doing, and I appreciate the staying in the hotel. And people that say it's a waste of money, just shut up already. And Howie, that man cave you're digging, you're going to be in China. You're going to pass through hell first, and then you'll end up in China, so you can have a Chinese party once you get there. And I love you, though. You're a great caller.
But I love you.
But anyway, hey, too, my party, my Lancer Doodles were quite the hit. I mean, the people, they can walk really where they live. There's a ranch there and a ranch there. That's all there is. We're up here on a dirt road and stuff. But anyway, so what happened to my remember my date? The girl who stole my fries. And I was like, where's she at?
Oh, yeah.
Get your fries.
Yeah, she disappeared without saying hi. So I walk in my house, and there's nothing on but the sports animal station.
Yeah.
I keep it on 610, right? So this morning, it's like, I wake up with the sports stations off. What the hell?
Yeah, what the
And
hell?
I run in there and turn it back on. Well, there's all kinds of guys talking sports on there. You're going to have to leave. I told her, you're going to have to go home. I'm a sports animal. That's just how
you got to go. You don't take my fries and don't change my radio station.
Yeah,
all right.
Do not ever touch station.
All right. We got to move. Good to hear you. And next time, invite Hoser to that party. Where'd you go? He hung up on you before. On me before I hung up on him.
He beat you to the punch.
Hello.
He's like, you are not hanging up on me today.
Dropping the call.
I wasn't going to hang up on him. You tell me,
sir.
You don't always have to say goodbye.
You don't have to hang up. Just put on hold, so there's not a click signal. And it'll just keep talking and talking and talking, and then it'll be like, oh.
That's the strategy.
Had to move on.
I must be new. I'm learning this business as we go. I am. All right. I got other emails. You want to hear some more emails?
What do we got in the email?
Lancer is the answer. Jeff, maybe instead of wasting money on a hotel, Lobo football can stay at Lance's place on all his land.
Hey, he'd probably enjoy that.
He might.
Tell all the football stories.
Yeah, he might.
Around the campfire the night before.
He might. Yep. This is from Cap Griffin. It says, good morning. I think Jeffrey is onto something. What if the marketing department put together a campaign like Our Team, Our Town? You could have billboards with Teton Saltis wearing a Valley jersey and his UNM jersey, or Marcus Williams, Blair Manley, in the neighborhoods locally where they're from, Rio Rancho, West Side, same concept. You could do that for Micah Gray in the Clovis Portales area, etc. I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea. I don't know if you see the new Mexico Bowl commercial that's running. It says, this is New Mexico, this is our bowl. It's kind of what we're trying to do with it. I think it's a great idea. Just start, and obviously not all of, and not everybody is from here. But, yeah, I don't care where they're from. If they're from Yugoslavia or Texas or New Mexico, they've got New Mexico on their chest. They've come here to play for the University of New Mexico, and they're yours now. They're Lobos. And you should bring them in. Grady. Ooh, Grady wants to get in on poem now. Ready?
What's up, Grady? What do you got?
Poet laureates of the OD and the AM. A poem. Shall I compare the OD and the AM to a summer's day? The takes are not quite as hot, but the hosts still bring the heat. We've heard for years the excuses, the reasons why we can't. It's too hot, too cold, too Saturday, plus the stadium's outdated. We spend too much money, we don't spend enough. We're too poor a state, and adequate funding can't be mandated. We have sports animals that don't acknowledge the tops, I think topes, and continue to insist they're still the Dukes. We have sports animals that love to tell us what they're not doing while claiming to be sports marketing experts too. We have this crazy sports animal jungle full crimson keyboards and devastatingly handsome long talkers. It's full of Lancers and Jesses and some incoherent callers. But most of all, we have we have us. Most of all, we have us. Well, it was in capitals. But most of all, we have us. Led by Bucks, Blue Eyes, and Golden Hosers. Oh, led by Bucks, Blue Eyes, I think that's me, and Golden Hosers. Keeping us all in check, informed, and most importantly, entertained. Still living the dream and missing my guy Raider Dave, Grady in Santa Fe by way of APS English class. That was good. Very good. Very, very good. No, it was very good. All right, I got this one, again, Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. Mike is in on Krebs. He says, Jeff Alou, this has already gone a lot further than I thought it would. Is this all leading up to Krebs and or Marjorie ending up in handcuffs? I can't imagine all this is being done just to end up with AG Hector Balderas saying, never mind, everything is good. Well, obviously, he's not going to give up on this. I struggle with this one. And as you know, Paul Krebs was indicted yesterday on 7 counts, felony counts. and I've said before, I think, obviously he made some mistakes. I'm struggling with the severity of this. We can't keep our criminals in jail. Like the people who are out, violent criminals, right? Murderers, rapists. Now, again, I understand they're two different things, but we're going to make sure this guy goes to prison. There's less than $50,000 that we're talking about. He repaid the $25,000. I'm not telling you, what he did was absolutely perfect. I'm just struggling with saying that this is our priority, and the people are breaking into homes and waving guns in homeowners' faces, and we're letting them out the next day. But I'm not telling you
that's a hard comparison because yes. To look at the criminal justice system overall and point out the problems, but then try to use that as, well, this one's not as bad. If there was a crime committed, it's a different level of crime.
Yeah, and we're going to find out.
Looking at this, it seems like it's setting up for some type of plea deal.
Maybe.
Right?
I don't know. At first, I originally thought that. I don't know that I think that anymore. Mm-hmm. I told you from the beginning, I think Paul made a mistake. The golf trip to me was not egregious, is done all kinds of places. It's not a bad idea. It sounds like he made a mistake and took money out of the wrong fund and paid it back and then realized, oh, man, I'm probably in a little deep, and got deeper. Do I think Paul Krebs should be in prison? I don't. I know a lot of you disagree, and a lot of people just know what they've read or read headlines. Mm-hmm. I think Paul's paid quite a bit for this. I think he was scapegoat's not fair. The poster child of what was going on at UNM, and people were angry, and people were out in the gang mentality and went after Paul. I don't think Paul's a bad guy. I think Paul made mistakes. Now you're going to tell me, and you're right, if there's a crime, there should be some punishment, and that's what the system's going to tell us. Was there a crime? But I'm amazed.
Like this is going to go to trial.
Yeah, it sounds that way. I'm just amazed at the fervor and the resources that are being put to this when my daughter was a victim of a home invasion.
Absolutely fair.
And that guy was on. They're on the streets the next day. Mm-hmm. I guess that's where I am. Jerry Palm, when we come back, CBS Sports. We're going to get into it's 0 week. There's football that matters here in a couple of days. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms.
0 week. 0 week. Got games, boys and girls. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser. How you living? Glad you're with us on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal. Lobos kick off on Saturday of next week at home against Sam Houston State. Aggies will be in Pullman to play Washington State before they go to Alabama the following week. So with football season here, what?
Making a run at that college football playoff.
That's right. They win those two games.
Alabama and Ole Miss.
That's right. That's right. When New Mexico State wins those two games on the road and they got a shot at Ole Miss later, you can put them in the conversation. Sorry. Can we welcome back to the show Jerry? So this is, I want to say, 11th year that he's been with us on this particular radio station. You read him regularly over on CBSSports.com. Jerry Palm rejoins us. How are you, Jerry? How you living?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Excellent. It's good to hear your voice, and thank you for coming back with us for another year on this radio station and in this market in Albuquerque. It's been a lot of great content, and I know our listeners really enjoy listening to you. So, thanks for.
I really enjoy being on. So, thanks for having me.
No, now you're on the visual medium. By the way, we are now simulcast.
You get a headshot for Jerry.
Yeah, we are simulcast. So ProView Networks is doing it. So it's Comcast Channel 26 locally, but it's on the Facebook and the Twitter and the YouTube ProView Network. So you can watch the program worldwide as well.
Do I need to turn the camera on my phone so that we can?
We can do that too. Yeah, Jason, can we do that? He's looking for a picture of you right now. He's going to put you up.
I'm really sorry there. I'm not very photogenic.
I'll give you his Facebook page. We'll put you and your beautiful girlfriend. Looks like you've been out enjoying a lot of things, a lot of venues over the last few weeks.
We were just in New Orleans. I don't get really call vacations, but I was on vacation in New Orleans the last 5 days. We went to see Queen on Tuesday night. That was really the focal point of the trip, and what an amazing show.
Yeah.
But New Orleans is a great city that I've been to several times for work and haven't really had a chance to explore otherwise, so that was fun.
Nice. That's really cool. And now it's back to work. I know all of us who work in college football, it's like this is the bell ringing. It's back to class and back to hardcore. We got a 0 week. So start me off. I don't want to go with your top teams. I think everybody's got Clemson and Alabama, and then some sort of mix-up of Michigan or Washington. Is there, to me, the team that might be a little bit off the radar that has a shot, and I know there's a few. I really like Utah, and I know I'm a Western United States homer, but I really, everything I'm learning about what Kyle's put together, it sounds like he's got a lot of guys who are going to do the dirty work and has enough at the skill positions that, and the way their schedule shakes out, that Utah might be a team that might be able to do something.
Well, I agree. Washington, Oregon, Utah, in everybody's mind are the three Pac-12 contenders, and I ended up picking Washington to win the league. However, I mean, Utah certainly, I think, is the favorite in their division. And Washington's got, Oregon in their division, but they get Oregon at home.
They get Utah at home.
Yeah, well, Utah at home and Washington State at home. So I think the schedule sets up very nicely for Washington to make a run at a playoff spot if anybody in that league were going to do it. But Utah is certainly a capable team. I think our preseason top 25 at CBS, we had them all, the three of them right there together, back to back, just outside of the top 10. So we weren't very decisive either. And it all gets sorted out in the end, but certainly I think you'd have to consider Utah.
Jerry Palm, CBSSports.com, is with us on the opening drive.
Well, Jerry, there's also the team that is just not going to quite live up to it. Are there any early in the preseason top 10 or maybe 15 you think that squad that's just not going to have it this year?
Interesting. Well, one of those three Pac-12 teams, I can't tell you which one. But I think Oregon's kind of in the most trouble. You start the year with Auburn. By the way, have you seen Auburn's schedule? That Oregon game in Dallas, I think, is Auburn's sixth toughest game.
Sixth
toughest game. They have 5 games tougher than that one. But
they play at A&M. They play at A&M. They play at Florida. They've got Ole Miss, at LSU, Georgia, and Alabama.
Georgia, 2 top 4 teams at home.
Yeah.
So, good luck with that, Gus, trying to save your job. But if Oregon loses that game and then they've got to go to Washington, then I think that's a team that is that neighborhood that could underperform. Notre Dame, I think, has got to go to Michigan. I know they have to go to Michigan. And then they're out west for Stanford. I think USC comes out there this year. So, they could take a couple of losses, and then maybe they'd stay in the top 10, but their schedule outside of, those 2 games isn't really going to excite anybody. I think they play Virginia Tech as well, and that might also be on the road. But it's Notre Dame. I don't know. I got them in one of the New Year's Six games, but it's not going to be a huge shock if Notre Dame isn't really what people think they are.
Yeah. What's the big offseason story? It seems like it's relatively quiet. We hit last year and we had the Urban Meyer story. There's always something that feels like as we go in, there's a big story, and it feels relatively quiet. Like college football feels like they're able to kind of promote, the 150th anniversary, and there doesn't feel to me, and maybe, I'm missing something, that there's a big controversy.
Story. Yeah. There's not some major negative thing hanging over the sport as it enters this season. So no, I mean, unless you're bored with Alabama and Clemson, there isn't really, I don't think, a major off-season story like we've had in basketball the last few years. There'll be the same stuff that always comes up. Should they expand the playoff? Our conference is going to realign. But there's no dominant rumor out there in either one of those areas.
What do you think happens with that? With UConn leaving the American, do you think they fill that spot?
Not immediately. No. Unless they want to grab someone from Conference USA. UConn football, though, I mean, I understand going back to the Big East for basketball, but that's one of the few moves that's basically basketball only oriented. Wichita joining the American because they didn't play football certainly was. But you don't see football teams go down and basically out unless they have to. And UConn is basically sacrificing football to get back to the Big East.
No doubt. A few more minutes. Jerry Palm from CBSSports.com is with us.
Jerry, what do you think of the impact of some of the big-name quarterback transfers, Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma, and then Justin Fields, Ohio State?
Well, those two guys are definitely going to play and are going to have huge impact on their team. And I think Jalen Hurts has a chance to put up Heisman Trophy caliber numbers. Whether he actually wins the award might depend on what some other guys do, including Tua at Alabama and Trevor Lawrence at Clemson, who is my pick to actually win the award. But I think he can have that kind of year, where he gets a trip to New York and Oklahoma has a huge seed and then ends up in the playoffs. And he's going to have an offense really designed to show off all his skills. So I think he's going to have a big-time year. Fields at Ohio State also, surrounded by so many weapons. I think that he could be better than Haskins was because he's more versatile. And I still picked Ohio State to win the league. A lot of people think this is Jim Harbaugh's year because they get Ohio State at home, and Urban Meyer isn't there anymore. But Ohio State's still more talented, and until Jim actually beats Ohio State, I don't care who's coaching the team. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of heat when we hit November on that one. All right, I got a scenario for you. Everybody tells me that the Group of 5 team can't get into the playoff, and certainly an independent. New Mexico State opens up at Washington State. Then they go to Tuscaloosa to play Alabama. Yeah. Then they come home for San Diego State. They get Fresno State at home and go to Ole Miss. If New Mexico State wins in Pullman, wins in Tuscaloosa, wins in Oxford, handles Fresno State and San Diego, can they be in the conversation? If they beat Alabama on the road, and I'm somewhat kidding, but you know.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. You know.
Right.
I'm
so
not
there's a
betting
scenario
anything on that.
Don't.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you go out and you win those games, and you're going to certainly get some people's attention.
Yeah, that's a tough way to make a living, isn't it? I mean,
it certainly is, and that's you know, UConn's life here pretty soon.
Well, so I was having this conversation. The number of independents now, right? It's Liberty and UMass and UConn. Notre Dame doesn't count, but BYU and New Mexico State and Army. Yeah, it's almost kind of a little league, isn't it? Of independents.
If they were to choose to create one with themselves, I don't know that you're ever going to see, you know, New Mexico State and BYU going east, you know, 3 times a year.
Well,
but
Conference USA, I mean, if they're all struggling to schedule, now BYU might not be struggling as much as New Mexico State and Liberty and UMass and UConn, but, you know, like Notre Dame's got that scheduling agreement with the ACC. I could see something like that, can't you?
Maybe. I don't know what the real benefit is. I mean, there's a huge benefit to the independent teams, but yeah, I guess if you know, you've got a league like Conference USA or the Sun Belt or somebody who's struggling to schedule. I don't know if they're having that problem in the Mountain West as much, but you would think so because geographically the Mountain West is more isolated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, something like that could happen. But you know, life as an independent in college football is not easy, except maybe for Notre Dame, but for everybody else, you know, not so much.
And BYU's found that out, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And you know, UConn's about to, and even Army, you know, who gets games with you know, Navy and Air Force every year. I mean, they've got, I think, 2 FCS schools on their schedule this year. It's just hard to find games.
Well, Jerry, is it the same old suspects, or is there anyone else potentially in the Group of 5 that we should be paying attention to?
I think it's the American champion, you know, or the Mountain West champion, depending on how things shake out in those leagues. But, you know, I've got UCF picked. I think Memphis and Houston and Cincinnati are all capable of pushing. UCF maybe more this year than in the past, but I still like UCF. The Mountain West, you know, a lot of the familiar teams there, Boise and Fresno, to me are the favorites again. And Fresno gets Minnesota at home, which I think is a pretty winnable game for them, even though Minnesota's a pretty good team.
All right, good to hear you, and good to have you back. Look forward to speaking with you on Thursdays, and I'm glad football's back. I think everybody is. Enjoy the weekend. We got Arizona and Hawaii, which I think is intriguing. Obviously, the Florida-Miami game will be great as well. Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Read them over on CBSSports.com.
All right, thanks.
Take care, Jerry. Jerry Palm from CBSSports.com on the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? 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 Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Palmer, kind of like that name for the OD's longtime Thursday guest.
Sounds like a nice drink during happy hour.
It's a Jerry Palmer.
Jerry Palmer.
Palm me. Jerry and I have shared a beer in a park.
When is he coming to the New Mexico Bowl? That's what I want.
Great question. But he's usually on TV on Saturdays in the fall, right? No? I got a guy.
As much as he is when it comes to basketball.
That's a good point. I got a guy.
I want to party with Jerry Palmer at the New Mexico Bowl.
All right, I'll work on that.
Let's go.
Dan says JJ thinks small. He says Jeffrey, Juan Jose, and J-Ho. Which one are you again? You're J-Ho, right? He's Juan Jose because that's JJ. I think I'm Jeffrey.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. He says maybe downsizing is the answer to local football season ticket woes. That's what we do around here. We think smaller. We spent a lot of money to shrink lead and coal. Central was apparently too fat, so it was slimmed down to one lane. San Pedro, Girard, and Monte Vista were also shrunk. And don't forget the $60 million to reduce Wise Pie's capacity from 18,018 to 15,411. Weir now wants to downsize even further by creating the most expensive office space in New Mexico. With only a handful of sellouts in 60 years, it's obvious University Stadium's too damn big. So maybe instead of 40,000 mostly empty seats, we can redevelop half the stadium. We can put in a dollar store or an overpriced coffee shop or another brewery. We do those three things really, really well around here. Downsizing is the answer. That's Dan. Huh?
In-stadium brewery sounds pretty good to me.
To a lot of people. What about a dollar store?
No. 96 beers on tap at Minnesota United, their new stadium. Something crazy like that.
How would you? So what would you walk up? There's 96 beers. Here's my issue with that. It takes too damn long to get a beer. Well, why, Jeff? There's 96 beers because the guy in front of you is going, do you have an amber? What's that IPA? Do you have a? Shut up, man. If there's 4 taps,
Can I get
the guy pours a beer.
Taster thingy?
Yeah, can I try that? And you're going, come on, dude. Bro, you're broing that guy, aren't you? Bro, let's go.
My guy.
And you're standing behind him. My guy, I want a beer. And then you miss the goal.
What?
Like do you think I'm wrong?
What happened?
If there's 96 taps.
That's when you need an express line. Like, shot clock. You got 30 seconds. Make your order. Let's go. Past
30 seconds when it's your time to go, have your payment in your hand, and order your damn beer.
Express
But there's
line.
an app for that.
Boom.
Pre-order
Go.
and then go pick it
Well,
up.
but there's not an app for that. Like for that.
Pick up your beer.
Although that'd be really good.
There you go.
Pick up your
Express.
beer app.
Boom. Go right.
Your
Boom,
beer's
boom,
already
boom,
poured.
Boom, boom. There you go.
And paid for. That's the grocery store thing to me, dude. And
We need to stop giving away our good ideas on the radio. We have to stop this.
the apps for the beer line. All I know is if there's 40, well, you said 90? I mean, that's a struggle.
You remember when we were talking about the Open Cup?
Dude just wants a Coors Light.
Like 96 beers on tap.
Like around here, have Coors Light, have a Modelo or a Dos Equis, have Marble Red, Le Cumbre, and 7K. Boom. Can we go?
It's the Brew Hall. It's one of the end zones of the stadium.
Which one?
In
I got
Minnesota
lost
United.
Which one?
Like,
you're
which way do I
going.
go?
Like,
this is the wrong line. Son of.
Covers 4,100 square feet, 96 taps.
like it's
little
super impressive.
bar room. You just hang out.
Like, it's great. How long does it take to get a beer?
Well, you're there just chilling, the atmosphere.
All right.
How long does it take to get a hot dog? Like there's
It's the
lines.
same
There's
concept.
only
Hot chocolate. We're out of water.
so much. It's gonna when you have
That's the one.
X amount of people in the stadium. It's gonna take time in lines.
And then you get up there. Do you guys have burgers? No, it's at the next stand down there. Oh, and then we got a problem.
There's only so much you can do when there's thousands of people in one place.
All right. How many? So give me 8 taps, right? Give me a Coors Light, and give me a Dos Equis. Probably one more commercial beer, right? What do you want on there? You want a Modelo? All right, fine. And then go 7K, Le Cumbre, the elevated, right? Marble Red. Something else I'm missing is
Angry Orchard.
fine. Angry Orchard. Let's go. What do you want? It's like the old John Belushi thing on Saturday Night Live. Cheeseburger. No Coke, Pepsi, no fries, chips. Let's go. Come on. What do you want?
Next.
Yeah. It's just not that damn hard. Sometimes it is. All right, but I digress. Downside. Am I wrong, though? We got an app will now allow fans at Dodger Stadium to
So
skip
it's
the
not
line.
A great idea. It's already someone's idea.
All right, Maury Brown said, look at it. Thank you, Jason. Jason found the app at Dodger Stadium.
Those are good additions.
Yes.
Because there's only so much you can do with lines. Even with someone that knows what they want, you got to wait in line. You got to wait for the food to get there.
You got to wait for the guy to go down 96 taps to pour your beer. Because would you say it's 41,000 square feet, 4,100 square? What is it? 4,100 square feet.
Oh, brew hall at the end.
Dude's got to go all the way down there. Take
Stadium
a bus to go pour your
redesign.
beer.
You could definitely do that.
Downsize it. All right. What are we doing tomorrow? By the way, tomorrow be Friday. Do we have anything going? We got Nick. We're gonna have FedEx Cup. FedEx Cup.
FedEx Cup round 1.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, Friday.
I get to watch golf in the
We
office.
will react and give our hot takes from preseason football tonight.
I get Raiders tonight. Raiders and Packers in Canada tonight.
Some Canadian football. Are they playing on a regular field or a CFL field?
What rules are
Tune
they
in to
playing?
find out.
I
Get you
also
ready
get-
for a big weekend of soccer.
Did you see all the games tonight?
There's 6, right?
I get Daniel Jones against the Bengals. Oh, I wish he was playing the Browns.
Bengals back up these days.
I wish he. Who cares?
He's going to be awesome. He's going to be your next favorite player.
You want to know?
He throws 2 touchdown passes.
I mean,
why isn't this guy playing?
The Bengals' backup quarterback is Jeff Driscoll, and it's Ryan Finley after that. He's the next best thing ever. That was
started at Boise State.
That's right. Yeah,
ended up transferring at North Carolina State.
He's going to be awesome. I get where'd my score sheet go? Raiders and Packers tonight. When did Cowboys play?
Saturday.
Who they against whom?
Houston.
Oh yeah, buddy. I get Jaguars Dolphins tonight. Can I get me some Josh Rosen tonight?
You show some Gardner Minshew tonight.
Ravens Eagles. I love Gardner Minshew. And will Tommy play tonight? Who's the Patriots backup? Is it still Brian Hoyer?
Brian Hoyer.
I love Brian Hoyer too. Bald, older. How do you not root for that guy? If he was a little thick, I'd really like him. All right, so I got all kinds of games tonight. Hopefully none of them are on my CBS or my Fox, so I can actually watch them. What? Is that stupid? What are you telling me? I don't even know what network anything's on tonight, but I'll watch all that. All right, we got high school football tonight.
Right
high
here
school football kicks
on
off.
ProView.
We got a game on ProView tonight, Jason? Yes, sir. All right, watch the ProView networks. Thank you to Jerry Palm for being with us today. And for Jamie Mondragon, she was here. Melda was here today. We had all kinds of stuff. Jason Polk produces on ProView. Hoser produces for us on The Sports Animal. Jim Rome Show's next. Dan Patrick Show will follow that. The Sports Bar at 3. Isotopes are home tonight, 6:15. First pitch on The Sports Animal against the Fresno Grizzlies. Anything else? Grizzlies? Will you write me an XFL poem?
For the Goatheads.
Oh, Goathead, oh, Goathead. I love you so much. Go out and be kind, loving, caring, and sharing, boys and girls. We'll smell you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. See you.